Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bimbocatfood. If it's your first time here, a double welcome to you. And also, I love you. I am Luka, and today I have finally had enough sleep in the last 24 hours to do a stream. And also, even if I'm still really sleepy, I don't want to miss a Silver Case stream because we only play this once a week. So I might be really sleepy, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a Silver Case. We have gotten to like not the last stretch of the Silver Case. That'll come next week because we're gonna finish the Silver Case next week. But we've gotten to the penultimate the Silver Case stream. Last time, what happened last time? Last time we had a case. I gotta actually pull the game up so I can remember what we did last time. Let me see. So last case was, which case was it? I gotta press circle to interact with menus. Hold up. So last case was called Kamui Drone. Oh, right. That was the one with the internet. Internet things happened. We found, okay. There was a website called KamuiNet, I think. And people were on it, and they were gonna they like doing murders, and that was something they were all about. And we started the case with the Heinous Crimes Unit being like, hey, this girl went missing, and we don't know what's up, and we think it's related to internet crime. And then as we kind of went along, we didn't really discover a whole lot. I feel like things just kind of happened at us. But, interspersed throughout the case were visions of, not visions, like cuts to characters called Old Man and Neutral. And Old Man used to be on the Kamui net before people ran him off. And then he killed the Kamui net and made his own website called Method Tank. That's right. Where they wanted to do something. And also they were like Kamui worshippers or something. And they looked like SMT characters. I don't know what their entire goal was. I don't know what their entire goal was. Anyway, the girl that went missing, we found at the location that they used to host Method Tank, I guess. And then Tokyo. The important thing, I guess, about Tokyo was that we determined that the guy that we've kind of been chasing down as the Bat was not, in fact... Oh, no, wait. Did we find that out? We found that out the case before that. That wasn't the Bat. What was Tokyo's whole thing? Construction happened. No, that was the last case before, too. Somebody took... Oh! No, we did learn who the Bat is. It's been a little bit. My brain is still a little bit foggy. The guy that we met at the cafe in the first placebo case, who told us about Kamui at Babylon at the shopping center, is the Bat. Was the Bat, I should say, because he is now dead. He got assassinated because he started revealing too much about what's going on with Tokyo, like who his client is, because it's not who he thought it was. So the Bat is dead now, and Tokyo has been taken by somebody, and he left Red the Turtle with Erica, his friend, and a previous lover, a woman he used to work with. Yeah, that's it. Anyway. That's a recap. That's a really bad recap of the last couple cases. I'm sleepy. Give me a break. I'm gonna hit case 5, okay? I'm gonna hit the button. Life cut. You can see my cursor on the screen. I don't like that. Wait, that's Tokyo. It was late in the year 1999, and the impact of the method tank was already a thing of the past. Fierce winds from a hurricane rocked the shores of the islands. Kamui Uehara suddenly vanished from the hospital where he was in custody, announcing his unexpected recovery. What? In the A1 district, at the center of the 24 wards, after a month-long silence, Kamui murders 7 important government officials. Wow, wait, hold on. I'm way too far over. There we go. Even now, he remains at large. Tarafumi Kuramochi, the Minister of Education's Supreme Advisor. Minori Sakurai, Temporary League of Nations Commander. Dazaburo Taki, former International Environment Agency Vice Minister. Collect Lab Curator Kanji Ishino, Youth Education Center. Chief Physician Tokuzen Umihara, St. Beckham University Hospital, Psychiatry Department. Victoria Therapy Representative Shogo Yoshimura. Oh yeah, Cookie, I also realized that I had Twitch set to normal latency instead of low latency, so I fixed that, and we are now on low latency stream. So latency should be better going forward now. Yay! Controller, can you behave today? That would be great. And Republican Party Development Authority Chief Yoshitsune Onuki. All officials who have made great contributions to the country. And yet, Kamo isn't showing any signs of slowing down. Yo. Kamui runs around committing several murders. He gets off on the reaction to these bizarre crimes. Disrupting the stability of the network. It's like some old school killer has been revived. Seems like punishment for the Method Tank Rebellion. That's all this crazy son of a bitch is. Why is Tokyo saying all that? Oh! I've literally seen this location in fucking Senritsu Kaiki file Koasugi. What the fuck? This is a little bridge where a female character goes to space. Yeah, look at this guy. That's a comedy supporter. That's actually good fashion. Oh wait, this is a game about the alt-right pipeline again, isn't it? Do you think the mangaka for Death Note played the silver case and was like, "Oh shit, this is a great concept." Cause like Kamui has huge Kira vibes. I mean, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Should be, yeah.
本当にたった一人の手で行われたのだろうか。犯人上原カムイはどんな人物なのか。深まるばかりの謎。その糸口を得るため、実際にカムイ本人と接触した人物から重要な話を聞くことができた。あったっていうか、会ってしまったという方が正しいですね。カムイという人物に興味を持てるようにはなりましたね。惹かれたということではなく、あくまで対象としてですけど、理想ですか?
Not really doing a whole lot to censor his identity, huh?
それを超えられた真の理想は養えないってカムイは考えているのかもしれないですね。でもそれはモラルとしては理解されないでしょう。人を殺すことがお前の理想なのか、ファシストかって。いい意味でも悪い意味でもそう思いますよ。
Well,
彼の行動はいろんな人に注目されているし。それに少なくとも
I'm not sure I'd call it fascism.
そこに共感を覚える人は多いわけですよ。それを希望という人も。
Considering he's literally killing politicians and shit, right? Like really high up politicians.
雪に閉ざされ、人影も少ないこの地で、上原カムイはどのように生まれ、そして育ったのか。
Oh.
上原カムイは嘲笑うかのように国家の重要人物を次々と殺していった。そしてその見えざる力は人々に伝播し、社会現象にまで発展しつつある。一体上原カムイとは何者なのか。
That's a great question.
それともテロリストか、世紀末のカリスマなのか。その正体は未だようとして知れない。
That's like honestly a really cute way of delivering some like exposition. Like actually filming like a little mini doc, or not a doc, but like I guess that's what that would be. Like that's a really fun and interesting way of actually just giving us a bunch of plot without like just having characters talk, you know? I think that's nice. I like that a lot. Kiryu's gonna fight Majima here later, so we gotta hurry it up, boys. These guys known as the Trump. This unmarked group of killers who seem to be under Kamui's care is known as the Secret Society on the west side, but also as secret agents on the east. But I'm wondering, maybe they're connected to this country's government. The government. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Just like Kamui. Another joke. Tetsu, you know, right? The mystery surrounding Kamui. The rage that followed his appearance. Well, that's ridiculous. He's not some mystical fucking beast. Just a criminal. Alright then. How else do you explain shitty organizations that get desperate like Kamui? Of course idiots like you would turn those shitbags into some kind of fantastic monster. It's always the crazy-ass romanticists that get the general public worked up. Can we get the sermon later? Anyway, the Trump affects your people as well. There are troublemakers all over the place, including your group, right? Yeah, well, I'm not interested in coworker-related bullshit. The TRO and CCO are called the Tech Faction and Civic Faction, respectively. The Tech side works on development geared toward technology, while the Civic side works to maintain the city's purity. They're each opposing organizations. They would never let this spill to the surface. And Should I give a shit? Figure the rest out for yourself. This is all I can say. So you just wanted to say that, then keep the rest to yourself. I value my life. So that's all I'll say. Well, at least keep your ass out of trouble. Thanks for the goddamn fairy tale. You're welcome. Yeah, Cookie. The Trump. What? You said too much. Really? It's just gossip. An exchange of information, you might say. Is that all you've got to say? Are you gonna kill me? In that case, just a little more. I can't wait. Dying as a chatterbox isn't very cool, right? Yeah, so you should die with determination, then. Very well. Damn, okay. Folks be getting wiped out in this game. It's November 30th. He did look like Harry Dubois. You're right. It's a very Harry Dubois pose. Alright, I've got a few announcements. In Heinous Crimes Unit 2, Sumio Kodai has been dismissed. Actually, because of this, Unit 2 is finished. Kusabi, you'll be moved to Unit 1, basically head over to the main force of the HC unit. Got it? It's an order, right? Yes, it is. Additionally, Chief Director Kotobuki has been promoted to Deputy Commissioner, making me, Nakatagawa, your next Chief Director. Let's keep up the good work. I noticed from Central, they've started an intense crime eradication campaign. Obviously, this includes dealing with Kamui. Central has doubts about the HC unit's system. So in order to help out our investigators, oh, my voice. They felt it necessary to call in a couple of experts. Let me introduce our newcomers. Mikoshiba Natsume. Ah, Natsume looks cute. I'm Kenta Mikoshiba. I'm a transfer from Central's External Affairs Department. Looking forward to working with you all. I'm Sakura Natsume, formerly of the Special Forces Office. Looking forward to working with you. Natsume's father is the same Natsume from the Special Forces unit. I think you know him pretty well, Luka. Oh, shit! That's the guy that we were with when fucking... on the opening case, but also... Wait, is that the guy who died? Oh, no, he's the guy that was in the hospital, right? Who was put in the hospital. Wait, no. Oh, no, yeah, I think Natsume was put in the hospital. That's right. I think. Natsume's still alive. Is he? Yeah. Yeah, Natsume's still alive. He's helped me out a lot. So, Mikoshiba, you work with Kusabi. Natsume, you work with Luka. Fuck yeah. Are we clear? And lastly, all HC unit agents are to head to the International Environment Building. We've received word that Kamui has infiltrated the premises. Lead him to the roof of the building. Don't worry about capturing him. Just make sure he doesn't hurt anyone else. This is what our division does. Dismissed. I can't fucking remember if Natsume died. I'm pretty sure Big Private Dick Chinchilla was the sole survivor of the Special Forces unit. Right? Natsume did die, and Big Private Dick Chinchilla is the one that was in the hospital. No, because I think Tetsu and Sumio were visiting Natsume at the hospital. No, they were getting information about Kamui. I can't fucking remember now. It's been like a month. Sorry, Tetsu. It's fine. It's fine. I'm a positive guy. I'm forward thinking, whatever it's called. It's gonna get colder. That's not like you, old man. What's wrong? Tetsu. Yeah? Look after Natsume's daughter for me. It'll be tough for Luka, but I need Sakura. Then I guess Natsume is... He hasn't regained consciousness yet. Okay, so yeah, okay, yeah, I was right. Natsume was still in the hospital. He was unconscious after the encounter with Kamui at the start of the game that killed the rest of the Special Forces unit. Got it. Oh, so he's still alive. Natsume's daughter doesn't know. The department is working in strict secrecy. Why did the department... Those who have encountered Kamui and live to tell the tale are quite rare. I don't fucking get it. Luka's the same, right? And that Morishima reporter. Morishima? The news reporter. Tetsu, don't dig too deep. There's no going back on this. They're going after Morikawa, too. Ever since that report was leaked, the factions have been coming up to the surface. We're going to be crushed. Old man, don't talk like such a pussy. It's one of those things that can't be helped. Old man? What a joke. I've got my hands tied and I can't make a move. What did you just say? I said it can't be helped. I'm sorry. It's all FSO. I'm leaving things in your hands now. Yo, what? Old man. I'll take care of things from here. You just rest easy. But how far involved do we have to get in this? Yo, wait, what the fuck happened? Did Tetsu kill him? Did he kill himself? Did he get assassinated? What the fuck happened? Dealing with Kamui. He's just resting on the ground. He's fine. Oh, he spilled his ketchup. He spilled his tomato sauce all over. To chase a target down like this, I wonder what my father was thinking at times like these. I mean, in my experience, he was yelling at the members of the Special Forces unit not to lose their shit. This is Commander Morichiko Nakatagawa of Kamui Elimination Investigation HQ. I have an announcement for all agents participating in this mission. Our goal is the disposal of the target Kamui Uehara. If you find Kamui, lead him to the roof of the International Environment Building. The elimination team will be waiting at an adjacent building. Sharpshooters will be responsible for disposal. Engagement by any other agent is strictly prohibited. Personnel are not to set foot on this roof. Shake the beehive and you'll get stung. I repeat, the plan is to dispose of Kamui Uehara. Yeah, I know the plan, bud. This plan will cover all bases. Starting from the basement, we are to use every available route to make our way to the roof. The phrase, "don't let a single rat escape," is to be taken literally. We are to corner Kamui. Once Kamui shows himself on the roof, that will be the end of our work, folks. The elimination will be carried out by the sharpshooters I mentioned beforehand. Everyone, please proceed with caution. Personnel who do not abide by these orders will be severely punished. I'm just hoping there won't be any screw-ups. I've come to make an announcement. Kamui Uehara is a bitch-ass motherfucker. It's true. He is. I hate that guy. Do you read me, Luka? Head to the next floor using that elevator. All of the building's controls are linked to the Strategic Command Center. You just have to get in the elevator. We'll be controlling where it goes. If you're ready, then quickly get into the elevator. Come on, Luka, let's get a move on. he pissed at my fucking wife, that's right. I don't think Nakatagawa is married. When, at the start of the game, he described that he was into younger women, right? I can't get in touch with Kusabi. We can pinpoint his location, but he's not responding by radio. He should be somewhere on that floor. Go check it out. I guess I really hope Nakatagawa wasn't saying that he was literally into fucking teenagers. I don't want to work with a guy like that. That would be a crime, right? So, I don't think that's what he meant.
Big Dick, I'm gonna disappear for a bit. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. And well, I just can't trust anyone anymore. Watch your back, son. You're Natsume's daughter, huh?
I'm Sakura. I looked up to my father, and to you. That's why I chose this job.
Don't get flustered. And trust this. Be suspicious of the truth. Trust no one. The truth and facts are different. That's what I'm after. Big Dick, teach this young lady well. Make her the best.
Alright, man.
Enough. Get back to the elevator.
Alright, man. Hey, Kusabi? You're kind of talking like you're also gonna die this case. And I will, in fact, be incredibly surprised if you don't.
This is Nakatagawa. The main force has pushed Kamui up to the 22nd floor. You patrol the 19th floor.
Alright. Kusabi, it kind of does seem also like Kusabi is after the answers that we as the audience are after. And that I don't think Big Dick is all that interested in. Because he's just kind of going with the flow, it seems like. Big Dick doesn't seem like all that much of a character, right? Just kind of the silent protag, like player fill-in sort of character.
There's something strange going on with Morikawa's signal. He should be on that floor somewhere. Hurry up and check it out.
Alright. What are you slacking off for? Kamui's going to get away. Oh, yeah. Do you know Tetsu? I just met him. I see. Tetsu killed the boss. Oh, okay. Condolences. Boss told me to put Tetsu to sleep. Permanently. That was my promise to the boss. What the fuck is happening? Luka, Kamui is... No, never mind. Don't worry about it. See you around. Okay. So, Tetsu killed the chief, Sunglasses Man. And Sunglasses Man... Oh, no. Luka, you haven't seen Tetsu, have you? Morikawa had Tetsu. He had to be stopped. They say Kusabi killed Deputy Commissioner Kotobuki. How do you... Just now, Morikawa. Morikawa. Thanks. Please, hold on a moment. What? Why are we going after Kamui like this? Isn't there another way for him to... We don't have time to debate crime and punishment. If you want, you can answer those questions in your own thesis or something. Right now, we just need to follow orders. I just don't understand. You can understand even without understanding. That is how it is out on these streets. Tell me, please. After Kamui dies, it'll be too late. Fine then, I'll tell you. Kamui doesn't mean the person in that body. Even if the body is destroyed, the crime virus that's been spread by Kamui lives in the information people possess. The media amplifies this, encourages it even. Kamui will exist within that society for as long as that virus remains. If we don't stop him, then this virus will never stop. And that is why he must be executed. You can't analyze the mechanics behind crime, because it lurks in the subconscious. Removing Kamui from the people's consciousness requires a truly awful execution. That's why Nakatagawa is leading him to the roof. And to make sure it's all captured live, there are teams of camera crews on standby. Understand? But why? The HC unit was created to deal with people. Do you even know what your father did? My father? What do you mean what my father did? I shouldn't tease you so much. You'll understand soon enough. Don't you even try changing the subject. Stupid girls like you really are a pain. I bet you think you can do anything, don't you? Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be no problem for you. What the hell does that mean? Luka, you understand what Kamui's about, right? Don't you believe him? Kamui is not one with whom you want to get too familiar. And whatever Nakatagawa is planning is extremely dangerous. The same goes for Kusabi and Morikawa. They're probably getting caught up in some crazy stuff. I just hope you're not one of these frontier types. Also, do something about this stupid girl. I like Hachisuka a lot. I won't forget this. Let that hate marinate. I'll be sure to dispose of you. Bye.
Enough. Get back to the elevator.
I want to talk to her, actually. You didn't hear that? Oh, okay. It's just telling me. Okay. She's here as my guide, I suppose. Hachisuka is a character that I really wish that we got to spend more time with, because she seems, like, really interesting.
Luka, get on the elevator. Head to the 47th floor. We're short on people. Based on how things develop, I might have you meet up with the main force. Take care.
Alright. Nakatagawa, do you know what's going on here? Morikawa started to kill Tetsu. Hachisuka was trying to stop Morikawa killing Tetsu. Tetsu killed the boss. Like, do you know? Do you know about the boss's will, Nakatagawa? Have you heard?
Natsume, have you seen Kusabi?
Does he know?
What is it? You're Luka, right? Have you seen Kusabi? I got a bad feeling about this. They say that guy killed the former chief director. And Nakatagawa told me to dispose of him.
Oh.
Good thing I got the story so quickly. Guess I'm just lucky, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Luka. If you see Kusabi, let me know. You too, Natsume. I don't want Morikawa and Hachisuka getting ahead. I'm counting on you guys. Oh, did you know? Did you know? Kamui didn't actually kill anyone. I don't really get what's going on here. You knew? You knew Metal Gear fires nukes? Luka, there's been some developments. I need you back to the elevator ASAP. Do you read me? This is Nakatagawa. The main force is cornering Kamui. Make use of that special forces unit experience. Get to the elevator immediately. Move to the 52nd floor.
Why does 52 feel like an important number?
Listen carefully, Luka. There's a pinpoint on that floor other than Kamui. Go check it out immediately. If necessary, dispose of them.
What? Sorry? I really feel like buildings shouldn't have that many floors. Yeah. Oh, shit.
It's been a while, Big Dick. Sorry, I mean Luka.
Who are you?
A newcomer, huh?
A civilian, right?
A civilian? Oh, no. I'm just a journalist.
Not Virgil, it's Tokyo. I mean, technically the Virgil of this game, if Big Dick is the Dante. This area is dangerous. You need to get out of here. There's a possibility you may be mistaken for the suspect.
It's fine, I'm used to it.
You could be killed.
Really? I'm out then.
Please make it quick.
Oh, Luka, one last thing. I figured out the secrets. All of them. Read the email. Later.
I need you to go now.
Alright.
Y'all, I think we're getting to a point where we're gonna learn things. We're gonna know what's happening in this video game. No, I shouldn't say that. Remember how many fucking times I said that in Zero Time Dilemma and then it didn't fucking happen? No, was it Zero Time Dilemma where I said that a lot? Or was it Virtue's Last one? Both. Both. All of them. Every single one of them.
Alright, folks. It's time to wrap this mission up. Get back to the elevator. I figured it out, Big Dick. If you press up, down, left, right in the main menu of the game, you unlock Killer 9.
Oh, shit.
This is the finale, folks.
Don't say that!
Main forest is cornered Kamui on the top floor. Reinforcements report immediately. Just leave the rooftop disposal to the sharpshooters. Move accordingly. Over and out.
You can't say that this is the finale.
We've cornered Kamui on the top floor. Luka, you're the closest. Lead him into the stairwell leading to the roof. You and Natsume split up.
Got it.
Be careful.
So... Kamui never actually killed anybody? What does that mean? Hey, dude! Hey, I have a lot of fucking questions for you, my man! Did he just go out onto the roof? Yep. Almost as if... he did it on purpose. I think this is a bad idea, honestly. I don't think this is gonna kill the crime virus. I think if anything, this is gonna make Kamui a martyr, and his zealots will become more... zealotous, which isn't a word, than ever before, right? Oh, yo! Oh, this is a cool scene! Did he just fucking... Oh, I thought he disappeared. Holy fuck. The last thing you want to do is make the leader of a cult a martyr. It's not helpful.
November 30th, 1999. Kamui Uehara was shot to death on the roof of the International Environment Building. Kamui's remains, turned into Swiss cheese by the sharpshooters, were quickly dealt with by the crime scene cleanup crew. Following Kamui's death, there were, obviously, no big changes felt within society. And all these media crews that had followed Kamui so closely were stubbornly silent. As Kamui was executed, so too were the words of the people. And the few who saw hope in Kamui also lost a part of themselves. I, too, lost a part of myself. And so, Kusabi Morikawa and Chizuru, from the 24 Ward HC unit, were never seen again after Kamui's execution.
Oh. What?
And in the midst of this commotion, a single man kept at his work. It was Luka.
The entire HC unit is gone. Aside from Nakatagawa and now Natsume. So we have an email from Tokyo? From Tokyo Morishima to Luka. I guess you realize that up until now, we never really got along very well. And now, to be honest, I'm not really sure. But whatever the case, I've decided to trust you. To entrust you with the future, if you don't mind the cliche. But this is not an exaggeration. The future was once something that unexpectedly changed from one hand to another, like the roll of a dice. There's a man called Kinjo. He's an expert in illegal investigations and he heads his own illicit organization. And the HC unit has been working with him. Well, actually, the organization is technically legal. Anyway, he should be able to explain quite a few things to you. After that, you'll probably understand what it is that you need to do. Or at least, that's what I think. And the die will be cast again. Thanks. And I guess, you're not so bad after all. Tokyo's talking like he's dying, too. Oh! This is the building that the method tank office used to be in, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going here. Beefhead. Nope. Big Dick doesn't want to do karaoke right now. Bad Girl? No. God damn it. I want to go to Bad Girl so bad. Doing the Leguiana hunt in Monster Hunter World. Fuck yeah. Is this not the room that the method tank office was in? Who the fuck are you? You did well, Luka. Do you remember me? No, I don't suspect that you do. Since, you know, we've never met before. Don't be so tense. You've got nothing to worry about. This music has this really discordant vibe to it that I like a lot. I've got a message from Morikawa. He wanted to see you, but I didn't ask him anything else. So don't ask me a lot of questions either. I'm just the messenger. Oh yeah, I forgot about introductions. I'm Takeshi Kinjo. I run a backup shop. Even though Morikawa helped me out, you could say that I have been contracted for a variety of jobs. A backup shop runs illegal investigations, like a private police organization. We mostly work with private businesses. If all goes well, then we just disappear. But if there's a mistake in the plan, it's the end of the line, literally. Heads are cut. Bodies dumped away in a liquid nitrogen tank. Well, all that unfortunate business aside, I've been given a very important job from Morikawa. I'm to entrust all of these riddles to you, Luka. This might take a minute. Need a bathroom break before we get started? In this city, there are 3 connected syndicates. Yes, one of them is a syndicate involved in the redevelopment business in the 24 wards. This may sound suspicious, but you know the truth. In the redevelopment business, large amounts of money change hands. And this is a competition to try and take that money. The group that can get this money is guaranteed capital. In other words, they'll have the country in their hands. The 40-year plan for the 24 wards included the relocation of the capital. Government agencies are based in the 24 wards. That makes this the heart of the government. And if you control the heart, that's right. You may use this country in any way you wish. Through the distribution of electricity, by controlling the flow of information, through the arrangement of public transportation. There are games about building cities, right? Separate the land, invest in high-quality properties. Absolute control over administrations. It's all a huge game. There was a fight that took place 20 years ago,
below the surface of it all. At that time, people from the syndicates were taken out in a series of murders. That is the Silver Case. The eldest members of the syndicates were killed. So, Silver. A simple name, don't you think? That's when these idiots gave the serial murderer a name. Kamui. And the groups that gave him that name were the Tech Faction and the Civic Faction. The TRO-CCO Alliance. Those factions currently make up a major portion of the police force. Between Central and Public Security, Central represents the Tech Faction's TRO, while Public Security represents the Civic Faction's CCO. This area was originally run by secret societies. It's quite the joke. These two factions created this fictional criminal known as Kamui. The last faction, the Frontier Faction, basically the Conservative Party's FSO. This created a clear distinction in the government's war. Because of Kamui, the Frontier Faction has been forced into disassembly. Kamui doesn't kill people over personal grudges. He kills for the syndicates. It has nothing to do with resentment. It's just a conditioned reflex. This is how the syndicates operate. It's a free-for-all. You fight to win. And if you don't fight, you don't win. The Frontier Faction wants to win, so they'll keep fighting. It's not about goals. It's just a natural instinct. A spat between parties, with each faction trying to outwit the other. A catfight, if you will. A real shit show. It's just that this quarrel has reached a larger scale. That's just how it is. People like Kamui don't really exist. His existence is just an idea. The FSO, the one shaking up the previous agreement between the TRO and the CCO, that's the answer to all this turmoil. The FSO are the ones who made this idea real. It took 20 years to create Kamui. And they made many. The Kamui who was executed was just a dummy, and there were many more to replace him. Kamui was manufactured. Through the shelter kids, the FSO finds faithful little pawns. They're raised underground where they become emotionless soldiers. They give their lives to the FSO. That's what Kamui Uehara is. Kamui lives outside of simple existence. If you open that storage device, Kamui will be resurrected. Someone from the Kamui stock will be chosen, and he'll be called back into existence once again. Except next time, the name may not be Kamui Uehara. Sorry. My time is up. It seems I've been called as well. Luka, I leave the rest to you.
This seems really familiar to that plot line in Travis Strikes Again, where the Death Drive was making, like, clone killers to completely upend international governments. Like the CIA.
What the fuck? You're not dead? I thought for sure. I wouldn't be done in by such small fry. That's too bad, eh? Come to settle the score, then. No, I'm fine. Actually, I quite like you. I don't want to kill you. Well, look at you. Seems you've grown up, Munakata. Let's set the jokes aside. Sure, just for a sec. Hey, maybe you can help me out, huh? Could you just give me a summary of what exactly the fuck Kamui is? Oh, Tetsu. Just where did you come from? Huh? What the fuck does that mean? Your faction. I'm no fucking politician. Don't try to hide it. I guess the old man bit the dust. You killed him, didn't you? Well, yeah. He was saying something about the FSO. The FSO are the conservatives. They use Kamui for their fake world restoration. They're really just trying to recover their political power. The TRO and CCO feign a balancing of power, but when this balance is disturbed, their mutual destruction is inevitable. The FSO is just searching for the chance to wreck the TRO and CCO's relationship. Then the FSO will control the next capital to be, the 24 wards. The government. I don't get it. They've all lost their fucking minds. There are two large syndicates and one tiny one. While the two larger groups go at it, the smaller group is making a grab for the country. and their soldier is Kamui. This is the real situation. Huh. Thanks for keeping it simple. Nice and simple. Anyway, I got it. So, Munakata, what do we do now? Who knows? Maybe we should just do whatever we please. Oh yeah? You really think so? Really? So I should just take care of these evil little shits then, right? That'll be easy. I know exactly who to go after. Thanks.
Huh. Alright. Who's getting disciplinary action? Better not be me, motherfucker.
The campaign at the International Environment Building was a success. Great work, everyone. Unfortunately, we did lose a few of our own. Kusabi and Morikawa, these two abandoned the mission. If you should discover their whereabouts, you have their authorization to dispose of them on site. Hachisuka has already started taking care of preparations for their disposal.
Oh. I thought Hachisuka was never seen again, too.
Migoshiba, Natsume, I want you two to prioritize their elimination. This is your debut in the elimination business. Now get this done. With Kamui Uehara's elimination, the crime ring, Trump, was forced to reboot. Now Trump is comprised of 4 people. Here are the materials. Fox Diamond. Buffalo Heart. Wolf Spade. And Jackal Club.
Okay.
They are experts, so be careful. As it is extremely likely that Trump will try to contact Luka. I want you to keep your eyes on him, Natsume. Mikoshiba, you use my route to search for their hideout. But how can we turn on our friends so easily? It can't be helped. It's not like I want to do it either. It's just our job. Is this an order? An order? You could say so. Would that make it easier? Just do as you're told.
Is that really how you feel?
Is that a bad thing? Look, it doesn't matter. This is bullshit. What's with him?
Wait. I don't know who's talking here. No matter how many orders are given to come to such a clean decision to just kill a former colleague. There aren't many people who could do that.
What do you mean?
You're kind of slow. Nakatagawa's upset now. He's upset about having to take out his friends. More than anyone. Those are all Metal Gear characters. Yeah, absolutely. I'm surprised Suda has never collabed with Kojima, honestly. That would be sick. That's the collab I want to see more than fucking Suda and Swery. Okay. Now we're normal now. They don't expect me to forget about the visions that we've seen and the ghosts that we've seen and stuff, right? What do you mean MGSVAs are in this game? There's no voice acting, Zerboil. Aside from those very few cutscenes we've seen. Or do you mean in Suda's games? Oh! That makes more sense. I deeply regret that lack of hospitality the last time we met. I wanted to offer some tea, but I was well aware that it was not the time nor place. And now, on to business. There's a smoke shop called Mulholland, run by a cool old lady. If you go quickly, she should definitely be there. The vending machine is pretty cool too. It has placebo written on it. I'm pretty sure it should be right next to it. If you're bored, you should stop by for a visit. The future is sure to bloom. P.S. Give my regards to the old lady. This is from Kinjo. Kinjo's telling us about Tokyo's spot where he goes to get cigarettes. Is Kinjo Tokyo? No. No, I don't know. That would be stupid. Beyond the door. I like how all of these scenes have a title. Yo! That's fucking sick, dude. Hell yeah. Where the fuck are we going? Yeah, Rayvon should play here. That'd be perfect. We're going to the fucking Vinculum Gate. That's a big triangle. What is going on? They're like really building the fucking suspense, huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. Really building the suspense. Really building it. Oh, motherfucker. Ah, it's another hallway! Oh.
Luka, you shouldn't go any further than this. It's a trap and the risk is too great. I'll go back. This can't go on any further. From here on out, it's a different world. Our kind of common sense will be of no use here. It's a strange place. Their mental state is unstable. Probably from Kamui's influence. The guy with the glasses. What the hell was his name? Oh, Morikawa. I just got a notebook from him. Seems like it's an important notebook. If I get a chance, I'll show it to you. In the meantime, well, it seems I know too damn much. It's a long road ahead. Luka, don't die out there.
Yeah, you got it, man. You having fucking flashbacks? What is going on? This is not the end of the game, is it? This feels very end of game, right? Oh my god. Hope y'all like escalators. This is a funny prank. I do find this very funny. It's like, alright, here we are. End of the game, trying to figure out a lot of shit. Let's spend half an hour riding escalators. This is entirely Suda trolling. Another hallway. God, this feels really end of game. Yeah, they're gonna drop a congratulations on me. Oh, someplace new. A train platform? Thanatos, what do you mean? Morikawa. That's pretty deep. During the redevelopment 20 years ago, there was something made in top secret. Oh, Luka, you made it here in one piece. This will be our last meeting. From now on, the war is on. And I really wanted to get my last will and testament out. Tetsu and Chizuru are both gone. Luka, you're about the only one left. Will you hear me out? I guess. Listen, Luka. You have to find Kamui. Don't get distracted by the chaos. Search out the truth with your mind's eye. And if you come to know the silver case, read my notebook. I know you can do it. Special train. What? Whoa, what the fuck happened? Tetsu. What is that? Train dog. Are we about to go down deeper? This looks like... I know this could also be like a rotating platform, but it looks like it's gonna go up or down also. Okay, I think it just rotates. Oh my god. This is just an escalator again. Suda, I want to learn things. Give me an education, Suda. What? Huh? You have to enjoy your train ride. Let's make Suda school real. I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing. That was my last month on this channel, was Suda school. Last station. Mass production center? I did take an exam in Killer 7. And in this! There was like a pop quiz in Silver Case. Am I in the fucking Velvet Room? What the fuck? Where's Igor? Don't make such a strange face. Why am I here? I bet you're surprised, right? I'm here to get rid of the humans that are in the way. Hachisuka? Luka, are you going to get in the way? If so, I guess I'll have to get rid of you, but... killing humans who don't die isn't much fun. You know what I mean, right? You don't understand? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, have you seen Kusabi? I have to kill that guy. I thought I saw him get on the train earlier, so I was going to ambush him here, but... then I would have shot you, Luka. That was very dangerous. Are you here to turn people into murderers? What am I saying? We're already murderers, aren't we? But... I really did love Morikawa. Go ahead, shoot. What? 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 Oh! Natsume! I came after you because I was worried. Let's go, Luka. Thanks, Natsume. You're like the only actual friend I've got. Everybody else is an asshole. Doing some fucked up shit that I don't understand. Because I keep having to ride escalators and take a train. And walk down hallways. Oh, what's this now? To be called on by such an unusual person. The situation must have taken a turn for the better. I'd be happier if it were some reward or something, but anyway, how goes it? Mad Nobleman Morichika Nakatagawa of the Frontier faction. Mad Nobleman? You know your stuff. That'll shorten your lifespan, you know. Once you know too much. Well, knowing a lot is how I pay the rent. Besides, people are the ones who feed off of affairs, scandals, and rumors, no matter their age or sex. I'm not wrong, am I? You're not even close to being useful. Depending on what happens today, I may dispose of you. Understand? No sense of excitement, huh? If you tell me that from the get-go, then it's just no fun, is it? I've never been one for melodrama. Let's just hurry this up. Talk or die. Pick one. You're TRO, right? Was I? Maybe? Wait a sec. Just kidding, just kidding. Where do Kusabi and the rest go? I know you know. I think they went to your guys' hideout. That familiar place where 20 years were spent in silence. But why did Kusabi know about... Morikawa, was it? The guy who went off ahead? Morikawa. Thanks. Well, now I guess I can go, huh? That won't work. I thought so. In most cases, I'd be killed. Yes. Can you pull the trigger? Don't worry. You're my 21st. You keep count? I'm very methodical. Is that something you say about yourself? Show off your strong points. That's the key to success. Just like everyone says, quite the eccentric. I don't want to hear that from you, a creep who feeds on the lives of young women. Are you talking to yourself? Or to me? Ayame Maspro stole those girls' future away from her. What? An enemy of women is also my enemy. Okay, Sanji, chill. So you're a feminist. I'm the secretary for the International Feminist Confederation. Seriously? Either way, I cannot forgive you for that. I picked the wrong target, huh? In this case, there is no TRO, CCO, or FSO. There was no border between adversaries and allies 20 years ago. You could call it an illusion. Things like factions have no specific shape. You just buy a person's will with money. The revolutionary patriots that came before us are just old men now. These old men just feed on empty theories. We're losing pieces to this game, and that is why we should take away their wealth. What are you saying? That there was a traitor? That's why Ayame knew. You still don't get it? There are no traitors. Then... Ayame Maspro, codename Elbow. I saw the draft, and I signed it. It can't be. I told you before. You're quite slow on the uptake, aren't you? There is no TRO, no CCO, and no FSO. From the very beginning, there were no factions. It's all part of one big group. If you hadn't planned Project Elbow, then there would have been nothing to carry out. And that is what pisses me off. You were behind it all. Me. I'm just another pawn. Someone else is at the top. Then who is it? I'm tired of talking. Do you have any last words? I was Kamui's... It's too late. Is all of this idiot's story true? Chief. Most of it, probably. These people only know your face and the leader's face. They're just fighting without knowing who is pulling all the strings. But in the file, the tech faction and civic faction... Don't fall for what you see in a file. Formal records and official announcements. They're all one big trick. Forgeries and fake evidence are par for the course. So now what? These guys are just... They're worker bees. The type of people that can't continue living without someone to fight against. Chief, what do we do next? You're going after the silver case, right? No one cares for your opinion on this, so don't do anything stupid.
Let me handle it. Next is Kusabi, right? Right? He's connected to the silver case, isn't he? Who else is there? Shut up, kid.
Oh, come on!
Tetsu, I'm leaving it up to you.
Everybody's dying! And being killed. Let's move in. Another hallway. 20 years ago, human testing projects took place in the shelter environment here. The government created the new International Environment Agency as a scapegoat. One part of that generation raised the flag to the cultivation of the new human. The International Environment Agency. To most, they seem to be working for the protection of nature and the environment, but they were also working to improve the human condition. That is to say, they wanted to improve the lives of those living in the wards. But below the surface, they were removing ward residents who were deemed unsuitable. After checking for ward residents with a high propensity for criminal behavior, they would turn these people into data, search them out, and slowly take over. This unbelievable plan was executed over the course of 20 years. Those living within the 24 wards right now are its most suitable residents. And the instrument necessary to the prevention of crime in the 24 wards is the Heinous Crimes Unit. You were a member. The Special Forces unit my father supervised was another part. The goal of this agency was to dispose of negative elements, and an experiment that was used to assert absolute control over the 24 wards. And they were not only involved in elimination, they also had a hand in raising and educating kids. That was the shelter kids policy. The location we're heading to now is ground zero for this entire operation. This is where most of the children live until they're released out into society. In the last 4 years of this plan, 1,440 children have been released out into various ways of life. They lead normal lives while being controlled. They live with a central organization while being controlled. They're used as samples, then go from being controlled to being set free, where they control their lives on their own. For some of them, their names are erased, and they're assigned to the Special Forces. They're placed under the control of the Central PD. All memories of their past are erased. It's different than the goal for Kamui. These samples are for the research and development of criminal power. It's a tragedy. To control life like that, making Kamui believe he has something to live for, when actually there's nothing. That's you, Luka. You're a human that's been manufactured. Yeah, that's what I figured. Kamui doesn't exist within the realities of the residents. He is a manufactured human, like yourself. To be more precise, you are Kamui too. The stock for Kamui are the shelter kids. Even if Kamui is destroyed, Kamui's life isn't over. There are plenty left to inherit his legacy. Even if all the stock is destroyed, Kamui won't disappear. If the next generation of stock is born, then Kamui will be reborn. And not only Kamui. There is another policy in effect. Kamui is the male stock unit. There is a female unit that exists as well. Ayame Maspro. That's right. The Ayame serial murder that confined Kamui is Ayame. That girl is a sample Ayame. There is stock of 1,440 girls. The 3 women she killed were also Ayame. Oh! That makes sense. The Chizuru who I killed was also Ayame. She was a sacrifice of her father, Mayor Hachisuka, and was the first subject of this experiment. And I, too, am also... Oh. So you're also Ayame. Bowling. That's a great name for this scene. Because they look like pins. This is our hometown. We don't have memories of this place, but we spent about 4 years living here. 4 years after you guys were sent out as the Kamui generation, the Ayame generation was sent in here. My father told me I will likely be killed by someone raised here. It seems my father wanted to be killed by Ayame. And so, that's how things became what they are. The top of this shelter is a TV tower. It overlooks all of the 24 wards. It's a tough tower. The ones with all the power created it as a symbol of control. If you open that path, then the shelter is the key. It's like a video game, you know? In some ways, it does resemble a game. By bearing the responsibility for such an unnatural upbringing, that itself becomes a game. From here on, please continue alone, Kamui. She's calling me Kamui now. I'm gonna drink some water really quick. I need that. We're definitely at the figuring shit out part of the game, huh? What? She reminds me of Moy, of an old comic book villain from Marvel's Micronauts. The evil Baron Karz's clone facilities. I never even heard of that. That is some deep cut Marvel shit if I ever heard it. Is that a door? Nope. It is not. Oh. Oh no, go back! Fuck! I don't think we're gonna find anything in here. This kind of seems like a nothing room. Yeah. Also, I realized as I read that message, I said moi instead of moi. My brain is dead today. Oh. Oh, shit. The significant difference detected in Kamui Uehara's cellular age is not due to a problem with the equipment. Kamui Uehara's, referenced to as K below, left eyeball DNA test results confirm that said eyeball is not K's own. What? The fuck does that mean? It's liquid! Regarding the process progress, the male children with positive genes who were gathered are split into 4 groups, and each group consumes an individually tailored curriculum. The results of each group are compared, and the most effective curriculum is expanded. Also, high-result groups are provided with concentrated education. For details on the curriculum, see the attached sheet A chart on page 78. I'm really glad that they make it really easy to determine which rooms have stuff in them by having this, the different marker. Otherwise, I'd be lost forever. From the inspection implemented after the shelter-wide tests the other day, in which the HEART team had a concentration of reactive members, the Education Administration Office and General Administration Office sent orders to revise the manual. Details will be decided upon tomorrow. Okay. The process for ocular silverization is to be discovered and controlled. This is the main goal of the current plan. KM and AM are not at all experimental. All employees should stay vigilant and keep going about their duties. Shelter Kids Policy Implementation Office Administrator Kaiji Enzawa. And Zawa was the bat. What the fuck? Y'all, there are a lot of revelations happening. Administrators are to, with regards to curriculum and education, ensure that there are no mistakes and that there are no problems in the system. If this cannot be done, then in accordance with the superior's decision, administrators may be processed without warning. This must be remembered at all times. Why is that door open? Ayame Maspro, AM, is to strive for the ocular silverization that KM could not achieve. Important data gathered from KM shall be used as a basis for administration. Ocular silverization. That's like, because Kamui had like silver eyes, right? Does that mean that we have silver eyes? I don't think we've ever seen Big Dick's eyes. That door is open. According to records and personal management notes, when Kay was 2 years old, he received the transplant for his left eyeball. At this time, the transplanted left eyeball was said to have not been that of a primate, but it is still unknown exactly what said eyeball came from. What? Didn't somebody in Travis Strikes Again describe Kamui as having the eyes of a demon? It has been confirmed that there is no large difference in eyeball response rate between genders. This project is considered to complete and will finish as of 11 p.m. tomorrow. Also, all related documents are to be destroyed by that time. Also, the security force shall handle processing of all employees under level B. So I wonder then if the guy that we saw at the start of the game, the Special Forces unit took care of, was also a Kamui. Is that why we... Oh, is that why we have this attachment to characters like that? And why we see visions when we encounter them? But what about all the ghost stuff? Like, we've definitely seen ghosts throughout the game, right? Like, what's up with that? And the phrase "help me" has been very, very recurring. And in times, I feel like we've kind of, like, hallucinated that phrase. I guess the ghosts could just be hallucination, and they could not actually be, like, spirits. Right? That seems entirely possible, but then, like, what purpose do those serve? And if they're hallucinations, they seem pretty relevant to what's going on. Like, the stuff that they say or do seems pretty applicable in most situations, right? It's not just random. Step 185, educational direction, today's job. Find the blocks that fit into the holes on the panel from the box and fill in all the holes. Once the panel is filled, get a new panel from the teacher. Keep going until the teacher says to stop. When this job is done, get a sticker from the teacher. Oh, we get star stickers when we do good? Fuck yeah, dude. That's incentive. Those for whom eyeballs removal surgery is possible. 9 of the 9 people. All are thought to be able to undergo the surgery. What is with eyes now? Is the moon an eye? Who the fuck is that? What? Who? What? Okay, bye. Later. Hope you enjoy being dead, I guess. I don't know who that is. The Education Administration Manual is to be revised. The new version can be exchanged for the old version at the Administration Office, Windows 8 to 15. Health checks will be performed. When your name is called, line up in order. Follow the teacher and go to your health check. If your name is not called, you have work to do. Pay attention to the teacher's instructions. They're making fucking demon god soldiers is what they're doing here. Y'all, hey, if you haven't watched Senbetsu Kaiki File Koasugi, by the way, go watch those movies. Those movies fuck hard. They have to get a good grade in Kamui. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I went through the store, did I? Oh. I did, and there was nothing. A lot of lore dump going on, but also a lot of, like, stuff that doesn't seem particularly relevant or important. Ocular inspection results. Nobody tested had ocular responses, but there are 28 people for whom ocular treatment may be possible. What is with... So what's kill the past then? Full examinations will be performed. All those with grades of AA or higher are applicable. Administrators are to send all those applicable to Administration Office 5 by 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. Dates and details will be provided later. I wonder if any of the, like, I wonder if Sumio and his buddies were also Kamui. Surely not every character in this game is Kamui, but it seemed like there was a large group, right? 1,440 Kamui. And one of his friends did say kill the past to us, which is a phrase that that is associated with Kamui. Today's job. After the teacher's signal, all electricity will go out. Until it returns, do not speak or make a sound. Once the lights are back on, get a sticker from the teacher. To administrators, goals have changed. Implementation time has been changed from 8 hours to 14 hours. Please see the attached documents for details. EP. Classes will be changed. When your name is called, get your things together. You will move to your new classes in order. If your name is not called, you have work to do. Pay attention to the teacher's instructions. Another corpse? Yep. Hey, is that the jacket that Kamui wears? Oh, it'd be so fucked up if those were the dead bodies of all the people that came before me. Right? Like other Kamui had, like, gone through this before and ended up here and ended up dead. That makes me really suspicious of Natsume, honestly. So I wonder if the Kamui in Travis Strikes Again is Big Dick. Or if it's a different Kamui. I guess it could be a different Kamui. It could be, like, literally any of, like, the 1400 Kamui, right? So that's why Tokyo had that reaction to Big Dick then. Because Big Dick is a clone of Kamui. But it's so weird, because Tokyo didn't encounter Kamui. Tokyo encountered Ayame. Because Ayame is the one that did those murders, right? Why is Ayame killing other Ayame? I'm realizing now that we still don't really have, like, answers to everything that's been going on. Inspection report meeting scheduled. In accordance with the previous inspection, the Spade team's results were found to be more suitable than other team. Spade? Like... Oh, so are the Trump team also Kamui? Because all those dudes had the names of, like, playing cards, right? Ocular response disappeared. Which one are we? Reported as a possibility in the previous report, number 00087 has been found to have had a mistake in the checkup by the administrator. The subject is to be tested again and data to be regathered and fixed, and this is to be requested today. The new data is set to be distributed tomorrow night. Also, the administrator responsible has been processed. I assume processing means killed. So, I do wonder if Sumio was a Kamui. Because Sumio was attracted to Ayame, right? And I wonder if that's just like a natural reaction that a Kamui and an Ayame have to each other. It's really hard to say. Giving me a lot to think about, Mr. Goichi Suda. Kamui Mas Pro, KM's biggest goal is in the analysis of ocular silverization. The silverization gene confirmed in previous research only occurs under specific conditions. Oh, wait, are they trying to create, like, the perfect human? Like, are they trying to advance human evolution with this ocular silverization thing? Among 1,440 applicable female children, a total of 809 had the gene confirmed. Among these 809 people, 329 people had ocular surgery. Among them, ocular silverization occurred in 0 people. This one seems pretty sparse. Period of 4 years. Female children with the positive gene are applicable. Curriculum has been unified. High achievers and those with many of the applicable traits shall be provided with concentrated education. Concentrated education. So what? Is that just like attempting to make them ridiculously smart at a really young age by just like forcing a bunch of information into their brain? In order to clarify ocular silverization and eyeball transplants, this project is to officially begin. What is ocular silverization? What does that have to do with anything? Like, what is the actual goal here, you know? Your sticker books will be collected. Please get a new sticker book from the teacher. Oh no! I want to keep my sticker book. I got all those stickers. I was so good. The current version of the educational guidelines are thought to be lacking and have been promptly revised based on new research. Okay. They don't even let us keep our sticker books. This place sucks. Another corpse. Yep. This project is to be completely finished. All manuals and other related documents are to be shared within 7 days from now. Well, that didn't happen, did it? So here I am finding all these notes and stuff. Today's job. The box contains many cards. Collect all cards of the color specified by the teacher. Once finished, get a sticker from the teacher. What are the purpose of these little, like, tasks? Little Alex Horn from Taskmaster is the one behind all of this, apparently. Yeah, I forgot that I could make myself move faster. Report, Shelter Kids policy. Neither KM nor AM achieved ocular silverization, which is unfortunate. But while it wasn't fully achieved, there were 272 people who made it to the step before that, and it is felt that this is close enough to be considered successful. This policy is to be enacted once again. Shelter Kids Policy Implementation Office Administrator Kaiji Enzawa. I wonder if... I didn't mean to do that. Didn't Tokyo say that he was adopted? So Tokyo could also be a Kamui? Mass production of mental clones needs subjects close to K before ocular silverization, and children found to have the required gene are to be watched over in the shelter and provided with 4 years of curriculum-based education. Each group is to have an administrator. 108 people are to be split among 3 schools. Those dreams that he was having. The live weight dreams? And how that relates to being cattle? Are definitely this, right? Administrators of groups with at least 25% of members considered unsuitable are to be processed by the applicable office. Also, children found unsuitable shall be similarly processed. All employees are to abide by this. Male children applicable for education will not be increased, but if mistakes are found in the curriculum, they may be increased with permission from an administrator. Okay. No, don't go back in. There we go. I would not be surprised if we found Tokyo dead here. Though I don't know if we would even be able to tell. Without the game telling us. So a lot of the characters in this game look indistinguishable from one another. Especially if they're not named. No possible ocular subjects, no changes in physical suitability. However, slight drops in immune system have been found. In accordance with item 88, the following have been found to have reached their limit: 987, 989. With the start of this project, former project members are to report to the administration office meeting room by 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. We're almost through oh, god damn it. We're almost through this. Tomorrow is cleaning day. Be sure not to lose your stuff while cleaning up. Today's job. Draw whatever picture you like in the sketchbook you received from the teacher. Keep drawing until the teacher says to stop. When finished, show the teacher and receive a sticker. Okay. Time to head over to the last one. Oh, god damn it. The identification of the ocular silverization mechanism has been the dream of humanity for years. This is a huge step towards immortality. Shelter Kids Policy Implementation Office Administrator Kaiji Inzawa. What? What does this have to do with immortality? From the Implementation Office Manager. For the implementation of AM, all employees must be on the same page. Our goal is the recreation of ocular silverization. For KM, thanks to all your hard work and research, we were able to confirm the existence of the process, but that is not our final goal. What is your final goal? And Zawa can't tell me because he fucking died. Actually, who the fuck is Tokyo working for then? Oh, Nakatagawa maybe? Each group is to have an administrator. 108 people are to be split among 3 schools. Full education is to be implemented. For male children in whom the particular gene is strong, ocular transplants are to be implemented. In some situations, transplants may be carried out several times. Be sure to pay close attention to subjects' health and physical condition. For details on administration, refer to attached material 002. Oh wait, no, there was something in there. Per KM results, among 1440 applicable male children, a total of 778 had the gene confirmed. Among these 778 people, 389 people had the ocular surgery. Among them, ocular silverization occurred in 0 people. Whoops. Alright, well, that seems to be it. What? Five equals 7 plus 3 minus 9 plus 4. Yeah? Is it telling me to go to the middle one? Which would be 5? What? Is this a puzzle? I've definitely been here already. Oh! Hey, man!
This world was engraved in Kamui's mind. This is the 20-year curse that haunted him. But that's normal, as far as this unbelievable story is concerned. Besides, you're no idiot. But real people, forced to live in a place like this. It's unnerving knowing that someone could get used to it. But living in a strange place like the 24 wards, and to be surrounded by these weird environments. Places like this aren't so far-fetched. I mean, really. To call this underworld a huge crime has nothing to do with this actual place. The problem is the business of the organizations. But, seeing as things have turned out like this, if you were to ask me what's the point of the work I do, I wouldn't feel bitter. More like, at peace, I guess. Like how you feel when a cool breeze flows by. It's a pleasant feeling. At least for old guys like me. I don't have a fire to fuel my anger. Just putting on this carefree front is the natural way of it. And well, if you were to ask what do we do now? We find our enemy and we take them out. Look at the dead bodies of these murderers. These guys were residents. And now they've died in the place that they once called home. This is the end of the road for the stock. I guess you could call it a safety measure. These dummies are necessary when going from one Kamui to the next. And what do you think would happen if you were to kill them? There would be no buffer when going to the next Kamui. There would be nothing. There would just be fewer Kamuis. Every time a new Kamui appears, there should always be something akin to a ceremonial custom. Enormous amounts of information must be sent out. to the extent of whatever the communication method can handle. And that's not a simple process. We're talking about getting an injection of a very complex source. And that's why the next Kamui would come here. And those Trump guys are the guard dogs. They're the ones who protect Kamui.
Whoa. Hi, Charles.
Right? Not afraid at all. That's a great cat right there.
I am a great cat. Thank you.
And that's why I killed them. So that they wouldn't get in the way. I have to meet the next Kamui. I want him to show himself before me. I want to be face to face with Kamui.
Well. Yep.
Glad you can make it, Kamui. This place was created for fun by the Elder members, as a symbol of political power. It took in large amounts of tainted money. It was like a luxurious elderly home. And then, 20 years ago, the silver case occurred in the very same location. And it was carried out by a hitman called Kamui. This Kamui was the original form of Kamui. The perpetrator, Kamui Uehara. He was called the Format Kamui. He was the trump card of the FSO, Frontier Conservative Party. He went to the radical TRO and CCO Tech Civic Reform Alliance, where all their most important leaders gathered. He snuck into the TV tower all alone and killed every single one of the elders. A high-powered pistol in each hand. He just stood there in a river of blood. And so I shot and killed him. Uehara didn't put up any kind of resistance. He just smiled. That is the silver case. The only ones that know the truth are me, the old man, and Munakata. Just us three. The man known as Kamui Uehara was real, but his birth record wasn't even on the government's host. Maybe Uehara was never a human after all. That's what I've been thinking recently. But I don't understand. Silver was never made public. After that case, the TV tower was closed. It became a tower run completely by computer, no people. Simply put, it was changed into a relay tower. All the young folks were excited, like it was some kind of date spot.
There's the city. The city. It's like Deus Ex Human Revolution.
However, there was one door I couldn't open. I shot it, but it never budged an inch. It didn't seem to mind at all. What the fuck was that? Well, I'm sure I'll understand soon. Graveyard filled with the elderly. Kamui. There's no going back.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Or I guess I don't. Nine. Nine? Nine. And one. So I think it was 8 twice. What was this one? That was 7. Is that supposed to be like a year? Like 1987?
Don't get tense, Kamui. Just relax.
What the fuck? Hi.
You finally made it here after 20 years. Kamui. Nah, I'll just keep calling you Big Dick. No matter whether you do or don't become Kamui, it's up to you. So what'll you do? If you kill him, you can release yourself from this curse. Will you live by killing your past? Or will you die clinging to your past? Can you keep moving forward? Can you live after facing your true self? Decide, here and now, Big Dick. You were born with a set of balls, so keep living like it means something. Pull the trigger on the devil's gun. Destroy the darkness. Seize the light.
Oh, fuck yeah. Pull the trigger on the devil's gun.
It's finished. Anything and everything. I just want to go the fuck home. Just a little longer, Kemi.
Oh, December 25th. It's Christmas! Yay! Whoopee! Yippee!
That was a close one. What happened to Luka? Luka? Was there someone by that name? I forget. Looks like the mystery was solved. Guess Kamui never existed. Nope, he's alive. Inside Luka? It's not as romantic as you're making it out to be. It's just fate. Guess it's like the rumor said. So Luka is the format Kamui? I don't know about that shit. But maybe this Kamui Uehara settles some of everyone else's existence. Since so many others were sacrificed for him. There are probably many more who were never rewarded. Maybe he inherited Kamui so that the memories of his youth wouldn't be forgotten. What do you think?
Tetsu, there is such a thing as knowing too much. You're a nice guy, alright?
I know! Yeah, I understand. There, satisfied? Isn't that right, Luka?
What?
I've been thinking. What if you'd been in a terrible environment? Or if there had been some problem with your upbringing? Then it really wouldn't be your fault completely. I mean, I'm in no position to talk, but there are a lot of crimes, guilt, and flaws. And these are things you can just erase away. Definitely not one's shadows. Erasing one's memory is cheating, of course. They say people are equal, right? That means we all have the same terms. And there are shadows that you can't just erase away. There are footprints to the shadows written in ink. For me and for you. It doesn't matter if your name is Kusabi, Luka, or Kamui. There's a spirit that resides in us all. And within that spirit is the light of possibility. There is no distinction there. If it takes some time, the light is there. There are even lights with shortcuts. But the light will never change. The light and shadow exist in harmony. And that's why it's up to you. Facing the shadows, facing the light. Don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about good or evil. I'm talking about a light that can be grasped by anyone. A light that brings along the shadows. Kill the shadow and give birth to the light. Find the light within your spirit. Seize that fucking light, Luka.
That was a really fucking good case. Holy shit. That was so good. This game is so good. Okay, then we got the Tokyo. The placebo. So we still have like, so if I'm looking at the bottom right, we have Whiteout and then Danma or Danwa, something like that. I think it's Danwa. Then we also have Hikari and Yami. I think Hikari... Yeah, just that. So we have... Wait. Wait, what? What happened to Whiteout? Hold up, I want to check something really quick. Give me one quick second here. I want to see how close we are to actually finishing this video game. Oh, I see. What the fuck? All right. Wow. Yeah, there's... Okay, so we will have another stream's worth of content left. For sure. Tokyo's back. Tokyo's back. Oh my god. I got you, Turtle. I went to your place today and got you, Turtle. He was freaking out. I tried giving him food, but he wouldn't eat. I hate reptiles and amphibians, so I couldn't touch him, so I just stared at him for a while. When I finally stuck my hand in the water, he put his head on it. It's weird. I don't know if you'll read this, so I'm writing it like a diary. I cleaned the tank and fed the turtle again, and this time he ate it all. Looks like he was hungry. I feel like I know why you liked him so much now. I decided to take him back home with me. Bad news, though. I forgot to ask you his name. Or maybe I just forgot it. The turtle won't calm down. Looks like turtles are delicate. He keeps hiding under his island thing and won't come out. The tank was too big for me to carry home, so I just brought the island thing and brought the rest of the rest of the stuff new. He seems nervous. I'm trying to be quiet and to avoid bothering him, and sometimes he peeks his head out and looks around. He's probably looking for you. That, or he's trying to get me to tell him where you are. I don't have anything to say to him. I don't even know where you are or if you're even alive or not. I got the turtle a week ago. I bought a bunch of stuff to clean his tank with. It looks really nice now, but the turtle flipped all the new stuff upside down and pushed it under the island thing. Looks like he didn't care for my presence. He keeps kicking sand all over the new stuff, so I took out all the things I bought and just gave him back his old dirty island thing. That finally calmed him down. He got excited for a bit, then finally went to sleep. Sometimes I look at him and try not to be seen, and he shakes his head and kicks his legs in his sleep. Maybe he's dreaming about something? I had a dream that you were asking me for help, even though that wouldn't happen. You always bottle things up on your own. You probably think that it's easier that way. There's something I can finally say now. When I last went to your place, I was going to tell you that if you were going to run, then I would go with you. But when I looked into your eyes, I knew you didn't want that. I thought of the moths gathering near a lantern at night, basking in the cold light, the flooding around. I thought of myself as one of those moths. It's been a month since I picked up your turtle. I haven't heard from you. Sometimes I imagine that you've been cursed and turned into a turtle. The turtle sleeps, wakes up, and eats. He's just keeping on living because he has nothing else to do. Sometimes he cries. I had never heard a turtle cry before, and it sounds something like ki or ke, like a sort of sad sound. This is what it sounds like when the turtles cry. When the when the turtles cry. No, that's Higurashi, when the turtles cry. I guess time will just go by like this. Will I never see you again? I don't want that. There are still lots of things I want to say to you. Right now, I just want you to come back. If you were to come back, I want to touch you. To be sure that you really are right there in front of me. I want to feel your face with these hands. Then I can finally feel at least a little bit more at ease and maybe even be able to sleep again. I decided to go after Kamui. He came back to this world and he's finally shown his true colors and he has been committing all sorts of terrible crimes. My nerves have been a total mess recently. I've probably been taking it out on the turtle. I need to start rethinking things. You told me to back off from Kamui because he was dangerous. Is that because I'm a woman? If so, then as your partner, I'm pretty pissed off. Kamui's partner Ayame killed people for Kamui, not out of jealousy. I think it was from a more subtle, calm sort of emotion. I think that sort of a murderer could exist. You don't understand women, so you don't get that I could be your partner. I think that we could make amazing partners right now. I won't mail you anymore. Let me know when I can contact you again. I'll be waiting. I love you, Tokyo Morishima. I will probably always love you. Tokyo Morishima, the journalist. A fallen blossom doesn't return to the branch. A broken mirror cannot be made to shine. Something that is already out of commission can't be brought back again. I came back to this world. I thought I was done, but after coming home, I remembered my old life. Everyday life pours out of everything and takes over. Everyday life is full of bullshit, but it's also full of a sort of warm kindness as well. But one thing that's different is the constant whisper inside me. They became an infinite number of shadows and were there next to me.
Sorry.
Let's find out if Tokyo is a Kamui, shall we?
Well, the Guardian Martyr... Wait. Are you calling me? It's that woman.
What? Tokyo, what are you talking about? We're going to Babylon, are we?
The dead are still here. Leave them alone. Stop.
Feel me. What? That's the lady that was killed in the first case, right? At Babylon, when Tokyo was there? Wait! Is Tokyo seeing ghosts too?
It's been a while. Yeah, it has.
Did you go on a trip somewhere?
Kinda, yeah.
You don't look well.
Really?
You look rather sick, actually.
Yeah.
Mr. Morishima,
Huh?
would you like something to eat?
Yeah.
I'll make an omelet. Lots of butter. It'll melt in your mouth right away. It should be easy to eat. Save the alcohol for later. How about it?
Yes, please.
Aww. This bartender's a good guy. You have no choice. Listen, just as the river eventually flows into the sea, it's perfectly clear that there's no change in course now.
Fuck this.
You're going to kill Luka.
The fuck I am? I'm just a writer. I'm no fucking hitman. Use one of the ones you already employ. Like when you killed the bat.
That won't work. Yeah, you having to kill Luka is just you reaping what you've sown.
Hey now, why the fuck?
You made contact with Kamui and survived. That means that the die has already been cast.
The fuck you talking about?
Why don't you understand? Why don't you even try to understand?
When the bat was killed, some weird shit happened. He spoke to me. After dying. Actually, even now he keeps talking. The whole time. It's driving me fucking nuts. What the fuck is this? These motherfuckers. They're like ghosts or something, right? Do something about them. Just like at Babylon. At the same time, the memories sealed up inside me came back. Luka and I were both made from the same material.
You're Kamui as well.
Right?
Yes.
Then when Kamui came back, something came alive inside of me. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Who am I? You're going to kill Luka. I can't.
Don't kill me. Tokyo, we're so tight now. We're friends. We're buddy. You never ended up giving me that notebook. Morikawa's notebook.
A dream. I know.
What? What? Help me. I was killed by that woman, Ayame. She shot me with a harpoon gun, came up to me and cut a cross into my stomach. So kill my baby too. She had a look of pompous victory in her eyes as she cut me. That crazy cunt. Just thinking of Ayame makes my blood boil. I died almost instantly. I couldn't do anything. Fuck. I called for help to Kamui. Kamui. He was here. It was like all the nerves in my body became really sensitive, like I was being burned by something, and it became hot inside. I could hear my pulse, and suddenly like a scream, something poured out from inside me. I felt like I was going insane, and then suddenly it felt like someone had poured cold water on me. I felt it in every pore. It went right through me. That's how I met Kamui. Apart from him, I didn't need anything else, really. But my life was taken from me by Ayame. I can't fully die, and I just feel so pathetic and fucked up. I tried walking away, dragging my perforated body. That's when it happened. Kamui appeared, inside me. Really, he came down from above, inside of me. I had just been broken into pieces and everything was confusing. I had no idea what was happening, but I felt Kamui. His voice resonated. It was deep and calm, a magical voice. I was no longer afraid. It wasn't fear at all. I was happy. Death turned to ecstasy in an instant. And then the tobacco man came into the picture. Kamui was the transmitter, and I was the medium. And that man was the receiver. Basically, it was like email. How funny. I can't stop laughing. But I still can't forgive Ayame, no matter how badly she may slice me up. Even if Kamui smiles upon me. Even if my body were to turn to dust and be blown away in the wind. Even in death, Ayame cannot be forgiven, ever. Take away the results of a person's education, and nothing will remain. So...
One carton of the usual.
Huh? Oh, hey, it's you. I haven't seen you in some time.
Yeah.
I assumed you were the kind of guy who wouldn't quit smoking even if he died. How do you give it up for a while?
It's pretty cold, huh?
It's winter, son. Winter is cold.
Yeah.
Maybe you were sick.
It's already the end of the year.
Are you even listening to me? What's the matter, boy? You got wax in your ears?
No.
Here, your smokes.
Oh, had I paid yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Christ, I should have taken the money. Hope that guy's okay. What?
Mr. Morishima. Yeah?
Do you know what's in that cocktail you're always drinking?
Oh, this? No idea.
Miss Erica came in a while ago. She was drinking the same thing.
Oh, really?
Dry gin, dry vermouth, and sweet vermouth. 1/3 of each. You mix the same amount of each together. From this combination, that flavor is born. It's not too sweet, not too dry.
Yeah, you're right.
The name Trinity comes from the Christian idea of the Holy Trinity. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, you know? The drink is also called a perfect.
Perfect, huh? Does anything perfect even exist in this world?
It does not. That's why everyone seeks out perfection. But the opposite is also true.
The opposite?
The opposite.
What the hell do you mean?
The imperfect can be considered perfect by virtue of its imperfection.
That's... What kind of rhetoric is that?
Oh no. Actually, it's more like life wisdom. As humans, we live a worthless, filthy existence, right? But because of the fact that we're worthless and filthy, we can also be insanely pure.
I don't think so. Sorry, but...
Mr. Morishima, people are all perverts.
Huh? Who's a pervert?
For example, me. I can only love those of the same sex as myself, but I also like to be blindfolded and have my hands tied behind my back. Oh! Canonically gay. That's neat. I also like having even worse things done to me. But I spent a lot of time searching before I found myself. Lots of conflict, hesitation, and trial and error. And then I finally accepted it. My true self. It was a real discovery. Purifying your own heart and mind is the key. You need to slowly crystallize it. If you can do that, then all you need to do is let yourself go.
Let myself go.
Let yourself go.
Forget about the Trinity. Do you have regular beer?
Yes, we've got ice-cold beer. Like, actually, I reject your entire premise and I will just have a beer instead. Allow me to explain. If you want to listen, then lend me your ear. And then engrave it into your heart and make your own past perfect. Listen. You were one of the shelter kids. You were one of the children in the very first experiments. You had passed through a really high-level program, but one day a sort of defect occurred. And you started slipping, and then eventually your personality began to break down. Due to this, in the end, you were treated as a bug, and had all of your memories erased and were reverted back to normal life.
My memories were erased.
Yes. The Shelter Kid's purpose was to help the planned perfect metropolis become an even more perfect city.
You mean those dark, dank shelters?
Those shelters with their faint light. That's where the plan started. The curriculum itself was created from relatively simple ideas. 4-year-old children would first receive education by continuously receiving only simple stimulation. They were shown the same things every day, continuously did the same work, and they all did everything the same way at the same time.
Me too.
You went off the rails close to the final stage. One day, your emotions seemed to explode, causing a meltdown. That was your tragedy.
Tragedy? Get the fuck out of here.
You were a failure. A defective product, an imitation, damaged goods. What a shame. You didn't turn out like Kamui and Ayame. Your fate had been decided and doomed by the time you were a toddler. Huh. Hey, Fuko.
Huh.
What do we got today? Is he not gonna email Erica at any point? Oh. Speak of the devil. So you were alive. I was surprised. The bartender told me you went by his place. I want to talk to you if possible. If you have the time tomorrow night, can you come to the Skolba chat room? I'll be there from 11 p.m. I'll be waiting for you. Freedom is the recognition of necessity. Engels. Wait. Thank you all for staying with us all year. We prepared the largest threat event of the millennium in which you can have the virtual experience of becoming a fly. Experience the micro world in glorious 3D. From the instant you enter the website, you too will be a fly. As you fly, you can see just how carnivorous plants catch and digest insects. Get your courage up and try out this amazing new event. The editorial staff will be looking forward to seeing you there. That's fucking weird.
Erica.
Wait, wasn't Gladiolus the atelier that Ayame and Kamui worked at? Yep. Sure was. What are we doing here?
I can feel you. Ayame.
I still have no fucking idea what this ocular silverization stuff is. I wish I could have been raised like some sort of pitiful flower. Not a day goes by that I don't think that. Even now, always. My name, Ayame, comes from the word Ayameru, which means to kill. How terrible is that? You, Kamui, and I are all pawns in a game. We are a fabricated existence. People are stupid. Ayame was created to be an even more mechanical being than Kamui. Created to face off against the powers that created Kamui. Easier to control than Kamui, a killing machine with even higher killing capabilities than Kamui. That's me, Ayame. Take the time to comprehend everything. You, me, and Kamui. Considering what happened after being thrown back into everyday life, a girl was used by Ayame in order to differentiate her from Kamui. They simply switched genders. But since the grown-up Kamui and Ayame were brought up in the same environment, they were drawn to one another. There was a miscalculation in the man-made, mass-production Ayame. By becoming pregnant with Kamui's child, something inside me snapped. All of the emotions that had been pushed back and bottled up exploded. There was nothing I could do. Is there a reason why a female praying mantis eats her mate once she becomes pregnant? To her, at least, there is no reason. I wish I could have been raised like some sort of pitiful flower. Not a day goes by that I don't think that. But simply saying it out loud won't change anything. Also, I have this child. If nothing else, at least I won this child. I won't kill Kamui, nor will I kill Luka. I can't kill him. There were those who wanted that, though. Do you understand? Can you hear it? Listen to me. Find something for yourself. Huh. It's like Tokyo wrote that while possessed. Or it could have possibly just appeared on his computer.
You wouldn't be missed if you died. No, wait. You're already dead. Old man. Just fucking stop.
I feel like we're getting even less answers now than in the last placebo. What's missing? Socks. Nope, the answer was toothbrush. So, what do you lack is delicacy. Delicacy? I don't need that. This is a personality analysis game. Hey there. Welcome, McTurtle. Hi. We were just playing a game.
A game, huh?
Do you like games, McTurtle?
Nope.
Why not?
Because they have rules.
Ha! What a badass answer.
No future, lol.
You're so dumb.
He says you like delicacy, lol.
Oh, do I?
Delicacy is a necessity.
For what?
To live.
Why?
Because life and delicate problems go hand in hand.
What's a delicate problem?
Like, to put it simply, how to find someone to fuck, etc.
Filthy. How interesting.
Want to hear more?
Yeah, let's talk privately.
Guess it was worth trying after all.
Let's go to a locked room. Hey, what the fuck? What's happening? It's mysterious.
What is?
The turtle is tweaking. Maybe he knows you've appeared?
I doubt it.
What's his name?
Turtle's name? It's Red.
Red.
He sounds like he's doing well.
Yeah, pretty well recently.
The turtle, right?
Yeah, Red.
And you?
Same as always.
You sound well.
I guess.
How's the investigation?
It's coming along.
You aren't gonna ask about me?
No.
Why not?
I decided to trust my partner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Once I'm ready, I'll send everything by email.
Okay.
Do you know about the shelter kids?
What?
It's the keyword for a certain set of incidents.
What kind?
A bunch of kids who were raised like bees inside a shelter with no sunlight. 20 years ago, 1,440 kids got gathered together and educated underground. Shelters. This education went on from age 4 for 4 years, starting before the kids knew anything. They were administered a perfect curriculum. Through the eradication of the self and a special kind of brainwashing, they were purged of impurities. It was meant to produce perfect and pure children. This entire plan was integrated into the city planning of the 24 wards. You should look it up.
I'll check into it.
I'm gonna disappear again. I'm gonna get away from the 24 wards for a while.
So you aren't just going to up and disappear permanently this time, huh?
I'm just getting some distance from here for a while.
Then I won't worry.
Okay.
How many years will Red live?
Around 30.
Come get him sometime in the next 30 years then.
I will.
Really?
I promise.
No horse shit?
Yeah, no horse shit.
Good. I feel better.
Yeah?
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted a promise. I just realized that.
Okay.
Tokyo.
Yeah?
See you later.
See you later.
Good night.
Before dawn, the white moon is peeking out and the sun isn't yet visible. But the sky is already starting to get faintly bright. I always liked that time of day. I never got tired of staring up at the sky like an idiot. It's the moment that the darkness of the soul tries to lighten up. But that's simply a memory of the past. Isn't that sad? I thought so. That's a pretty sad thing. That's why I decided to sort things out. In my own way.
It all goes back to the city planning from 20 years ago. There were all sorts of citizen activist groups working in this area. The government was at war with itself over city planning revisions. Hachisuka was a lieutenant in one of these activist groups. That's right, Hachisuka, the current mayor.
Mayor Hachisuka. How is he related to all of this?
Just listen. At the time, Hachisuka's election as mayor with no backing from any government party was greatly affected by the Mikumo incident.
Pollution, grassroots activism, pressure from the upper class, and the city itself all came into question. That's where Hachisuka proposed a certain idea. Revolutionize the 24 wards from the ground up. He had an amazing plan. His plans for the city were absolutely perfect. How was it perfect? The brains behind Hachisuka's plans was a man named Nezu. Nezu himself was a worthless man with no ambition to speak of. But he was a real genius. There wasn't a programmer in the entire world who could hold a candle to him. Programmer? He wasn't a politician? Or a scholar or something? He was a programmer. It was Nezu who put together the plan to rebuild the 24 wards. That's not all. Even now, everything in the 24 wards is controlled by him. When Nezu hits the keyboard, the world literally changes. This has been continuing for the past 20 years.
So Nezu must be the guy that Kamui killed at the end of Life Cut.
No way. He changed the entire infrastructure to make it possible. To Nezu, running a city is probably like playing a game. Like he's continuing to play in an imaginary world. But that affects the real world in the 24 wards. The optimization of the perfect city continues by Nezu's hand. So he's just one guy. That's called a fucking dictator. No, it's not a dictatorship. It's a system of control and maintenance. If this supercomputer level genius keeps control of the city, it's possible to maintain metropolitan perfection. That is the origin of the very world in which you are living right now.
Or maybe Nezu is someone else. Because this takes place after the case. So if Kamui killed Nezu, then... Oh, but I guess that dream could have also been taking place in the past, right? Back when Tokyo encountered Kamui in the first place. During the case.
Do you know what my biggest problem is?
No. But I'm sure you have a very good idea.
Yeah. I tried purifying my heart and crystallizing it, and then thought about it.
In that case, your answer must be correct.
You think so?
Of course.
What would you do?
In what sort of situation?
Do it or run away.
And?
Do it and you'll be more comfortable, but it won't feel congenial. Run away and you're in for hell. But when you think about it, that's exactly how you've lived your life up till now.
I'd bet on whatever you decided. I'd bet all the money I have on it.
This isn't a fucking horse race.
You're welcome.
Huh?
Oh, I thought I heard you say thank you just now.
Anyway. So you're saying that's this city's underground system, huh?
Yes, and that includes the Shelter Kids policy as well.
So this Nezu guy was responsible for that too, huh? The Shelter Kids?
It was implemented by the Tech faction. The 24 wards were roughly broken up, and the TRO, CCO, and FSO were fighting for power. The Shelter Kids policy was backed by the TRO. But that doesn't really mean much. Because Hachisuka was bigger than these political factions, and Nezu had been controlling the balance between all of the factions. The Shelter Kids were small fish. They were like fish released into a pond to breed. They were easy to control and they moved like pawns. Pawns in Nezu's game. And after the original plan ended in failure, or rather, after prototype experiments had finished, exactly 20 years ago, Kamui Uehara was selected to be the template personality that was to replace all of the old Shelter Kids with the new. So the big bad Kamui finally fits into this. This original Kamui Uehara is known as the Format Kamui. He was a hitman who lived 20 years ago and was an expert criminal. He was a bloody man. Or maybe a man who craved blood. The original Kamui. Hold on. Wasn't the Shelter Kids policy to create obedient citizens?
Why use someone like Kamui? Because Kamui Uehara was a soldier who followed orders. Listen, he doesn't kill on his own volition. He simply receives his orders and executes them without question. He's easy to control. You could say that, in a way, he has an extremely pure character. Take the criminality away from Kamui Uehara and you would have a perfect human. This is why he was chosen. But that didn't happen. No, it didn't. Kamui went out of control. He's an uncontrollable criminal. Kamui's ferality grew fangs. That, or maybe a program surpassing anything man-made, took over. Kamui is too dangerous. Kamui should be transferring to Luka anytime now. Transferring? Motherfucker. All this shit is fucking bananas. There are no words to properly describe what is occurring right now. But it is known that Luka is going to become the next Kamui. Kill him. Who? Why do I... Right now, you are the only one who can do it. What have you seen of Kamui? What do you think of Kamui's true nature is? He is a calamity. A god of destruction sent to destroy everything. I will once again return you to everyday life. Take back the past. And decide for yourself whether or not to kill Luka/Kamui. I'm entrusting this to you. This is your only chance to make something of your cursed life. Those foul, lingering consciousnesses inside of you will fade away once you kill Luka. Wait, you're...
Okay. So I imagine that's maybe why we saw apparitions of ourselves. Of ourself. Looking evil and fucked up. Oh no! I guess that's probably not the case. The transfer would probably only have started occurring once the Kamui Uehara that had been active died, right? Which was only last case. I heard a breaking sound. It was the sound of a skull cracking open. Something hot swirled up inside, and I immediately knew that it was a lead bullet. The face of the man in front of my eyes suddenly blurred up. No way, this is bullshit. To have to accept death on the eve of the day of fate. It's Nezu, the man who created the Shelter Kids. It was him. I knew from the beginning that Nezu would turn out like this. The man called Nezu was not to be made light of. He needs to be taken much more seriously, because selecting Kamui Uehara was just Nezu playing around. He had meant to create a monster from the very beginning. He used Kamui as the big bad guy in his game, like a huge in-game event. He was like Godzilla appearing from Tokyo Bay. He wanted to see how the city would change in accordance with Kamui's appearance. With a passion similar to Hope, he created Kamui. Nezu himself is the ultimate Kamui believer. That's why I decided to back Ayame. Ayame is pure. She has one more pawn to use in the fight against Kamui, and she is actually a killing machine closer to format Kamui than anyone else. But apparently Ayame will not kill Kamui. This came as a surprise. And then, that job was entrusted to a man who was simply a bug in the program. The situation is not acceptable. But... I heard a whizzing sound, and the lead bullet flew at me. Gah. It was terrible. It was truly terrible. But there's nothing that can be done, is there? For me, time was stopped forever. Ayame, oh Ayame. Now my dream of seeing you with my own two eyes will never come true. It's like a whistle blowing in another dimension. Nothing more than a phantom echoing vacuously from afar. Forwarded by you. Ciao. For some reason, the mail I sent out earlier had bounced back. It's a bit late, but I'll resend it. Merry Christmas! 3 cheers for the end of the millennium. Love and peace to everyone! I hope the coming year is a great one for you. Kiss! Love and peace on planet Earth.
How lovely. Nice.
The torch is passed to a new generation. John F. Kennedy. On that break, I felt all the energy in my body leave, so hopefully this isn't much longer. Drink it all up. My very fate, all of it. And then to where, I don't know. But keep moving forward. That's my conclusion. I won't kill Luka. I'll simply let everything be. But I'm going to delete the memories inside this machine that is me. I'm deleting all of my writings. If I disappear, you're sure to come here. And then you'll delete this yourself. I was able to hear the voices. When you find out about the lingering consciousnesses, and when you finally open this mail, the virus's exe file will go to work. That is my first and last game. After that, I've decided to keep on living. Because even someone worthless has at least part of a soul. That is how people live. That's what I finally learned. After living everyday life in this world. Even without hope, even in great fear, even when continuing to drag along that which no longer has any value, one can go on living. Specifically because of our imperfections, life has meaning. Don't you think so? Don't you? Take it slowly. Get the feel of it. Walk my path. Inside a dream. Pick a flower. Bathed in moonlight. Feel the love. Everything is as it should be. Everything is in front of you. Everything is for you. Keep moving forward. Together with the light. Through and through. What an unfortunate son. Man, the writing in this game is so fucking good. To the year 2000. Oh. I fell asleep. Guess I drank too much. Anyway. Huh? What's this piece of paper? Once you've locked up, I want you to toss the key inside the shop from the gap under the door. Then it'd probably be best to run. In life, it's okay to stick your tail between your legs and run away once or twice. Huh. My tail isn't exactly long enough to stick between my legs, but whatever. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Kill. Once and for all. Listen. Over here. You don't realize it's pointless. Die. Suffer. Come here. You're insane. Fucking lingering consciousness bullshit. Will they ever be able to accept them? Will they finally just disappear one day? Will I end up unable to take it any longer and simply go insane? Also very similar to, the consciousnesses in, Killer 7, huh?
Fuck off.
Tetsu. Oh! There wasn't actually much left of that. Yami is coming soon. Blue Monday. If I hadn't taken that pee break, we would have just finished it. I should have figured, honestly. We are 78% done. So, we have Danwa. And then after that, we will have another placebo. And then, white noise. Is there a... No, I don't think there's a placebo after white noise. Is there? Let me look back at the Steam thing that I had open. No. So after Danwa, we have a placebo and then whiteout. Which I don't think those don't seem very long. Those seem very short. So that'll be one stream. All right, well, that was in fact the penultimate Silver Case stream. Yeah, dang. That was a really good case. That was a great transmitter and a great placebo. We actually kind of have an idea of what's happening now. And I'm really fucking excited to see how all of this kind of, like, concludes. I wonder if the Yami placebo is long. It's alright. Yeah, damn. Alright, well, that's the stream for the day. And I guess that's streams for the week, because I don't think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Actually, I might do an extra stream tomorrow since I didn't stream on Wednesday or Friday, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. Because I might just decide to do a Silent Hill 4 stream tomorrow, but I don't know. Yeah. I will post a schedule at some point, either tonight or tomorrow morning. Because, I mean, I have a pretty good idea of what games I'm playing this week. The month of October starts tomorrow, so we're gonna be playing spooky games all month. Actually, I have a little notepad here of the games that we're gonna be playing this month that I think I can tell you. I don't mind telling y'all that. So once we're done Fatal Frame 3, we are actually going to play. Once we're done Fatal Frame, we're actually gonna play Fatal Frame 3. Because I feel like that would be fun. And then we're gonna play. We're also gonna play an indie game called Tamashi, which is like a horror platformer. We're also gonna play Martian Gothic Unification. We got Overblood, Lunacid, because Lunacid 1.0 releases this month. Rule of Rose, I want to finally get through that. We got Echo Knight Beyond, because we're skipping Echo Knight 2 and going straight to the PS2 one that takes place on the moon, I think. And then I think on the actual day of Halloween, we're going to do a stream of Resident Evil 2 and 3. Original RE2 and RE3. None of that remake crap. We're going to play the originals. hopefully over the course of one stream. So yeah, that's the plan for October. I do actually have a full list of the games that I want to try to get through before the end of the year, but I'm not going to tell you those. I think those are going to be a secret. Because I got some really good choices up in here that I think are going to be very, very fun. But yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, so with all that said, I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. And as always, a good sleep. Case exclamation mark. Donwa. What does Donwa mean? I don't know what that means. Oh. Hey, Tetsu.
Hey, sorry about calling you out of nowhere. How you been doing? Things going okay? Huh? Sounds like I'm interrogating you. Sorry, some habits are hard to break. Well, it's nothing special. It's just, you know, I wanted to see how you're doing. Don't worry about it. The coffee here is really good. Hey, lady! Bring over some more chocolate sausages!
What?
Chocolate they serve here is imported from Burde. They're famous for it. Totally different from the crap you can just get anywhere. Yeah, this is my shit. Anyway, with Sumio in jail... that's unfortunate. But you seem well on your way. Doing really well on these assignments. But I guess it's about time, right? For the truth to be known. But even truth isn't that big of a deal. Don't expect much from it. Like your sister being abducted by aliens. Or that old guy smoking over there turning out to be your father.
Are we referencing the X-Files right now?
It's nothing nearly as dramatic. So just don't expect too much of it. This is the truth regarding the silver case. Kamui Uehara killed some old folks. That's the silver case. But that's not even the truth. At least, that's not accurate. I didn't kill Kamui. I killed the old men. And then, Kamui was killed by the old men. He'd become a plaything to the old men. The eyes had been gouged out of the dead body. Kamui's eyes were gone. Silver eyes. Kamui Uehara was no hitman. He was your average civilian.
Oh.
Except for one thing. His eyes were silver. And do you know why? He was ageless and immortal.
What?
Can you believe that? It's ridiculous, right? I don't believe it either. Who would make up some dumb shit like that? Am I right? I mean, that's what you'd think, right? Well, that's what the silver case was. We were tricked. This Kamui, who do you think he was? The guy with the silver eyes. I watched those old men fight over Kamui's eyes right before my own.
This is, mirroring some plot in, Final Fantasy XIV, Heaven's Word.
A bunch of old men brawling. It was hilarious.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna turn off the,
It
Oh,
takes
hey,
a
Charles.
pet, like no problem.
I turn off the lighting
Right?
effect for this
Not
game.
afraid at all.
I don't think it really benefits from it.
Great
There's a lot of
cat right
static.
there.
It's static image, huh?
They went for weak spots, shoving their fingers into each other's nostrils and asses.
No, it's a main plot thing, Cookie. It's how they took, I guess spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV. When they slew Nidhogg, the knights and Thoradin took Nidhogg's eyes and, like, empowered themselves. And that's how they became, like, the Knights of the Heavens Ward. You know? That's why they, like, there's a war between dragons and humans, because they killed... Oh, no, they didn't kill Nidhogg first. They killed, like, Nidhogg's sister first, right? And then... Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, sorry. We shouldn't talk about this over food. So then, there was only one left. Of the old guys. He gouged out his own eyes and put Kamui's eyes in. It was gruesome. I feel sick even just talking about it now. But I couldn't believe it. In an instant, he was young again.
What the fuck?
That old man caught on to me. I had my 229 and... Oh! I gave that 229 to Sumio. Well, anyway. After that, I aimed at his forehead. And then he just laughed. I laughed too. And I shot twice. Game over, man. That silver was magnificent, gleaming in the light. If he'd been a woman, I'd have felt bad. Those silver eyes. A certain man owns them now. Hey, Luka. Who do you see in front of you? Psych. It's not me. I had no idea at the time about eternal youth and immortality. If I had, I would have made sure to kill that fucker. I'll never forget that face. I feel like shit whenever I see him. It's Hachisuka.
The mayor?
Not Chizuru. It's Mayor Kaoru Hachisuka. The current mayor of the 24 wards. Our despot. He's Chizuru's grandfather. His real name is Uminosuke Hachisuka. That old father bit is a lie.
Oh. I mean, yeah, it would have to be because Hachisuka is an Ayame, right?
That creep regained his youth from the silver eyes.
Wait. Does this mean that one of the goals... No, that couldn't be it. So I was thinking, like, is one of the goals of the science experiment that created Kamui and Ayame to mass-produce these silver eyes for people in positions of power? But then I'm like, then why did they give them condensed education? So they were super smart. It must be a plot of advancing human evolution, right? And the fact that you can just pop those eyes into your head is it's a bonus, I guess.
That creep regained his youth from the silver eyes. He killed his own son, and has been using his son's identity. That fuckstick is pure evil. Oh, and get this. Chizuru and that reporter are siblings.
Tokyo?
What a waste. Using your own grandchildren like toys. Well, let's take our time and get rid of them. It'll be a new age soon. Aren't we lucky? To be born in this age so that we can witness such a wonderful moment. It's fucking awesome. And so, I have a favor to ask. It's important. It'll affect you from here on out. It's a very delicate problem. All truths are concealed here. Luka, lend me 50,000 yen.
Bro, I don't got that kind of money. I don't have a job anymore now that the heinous crimes... What? What? Wait, we're actually getting credit, but there's a placebo and an epilogue left. What? Are all 3 of these chapters just epilogue? Hey. I think we might be starting the 25th ward tonight. We beat the game! Woo! We did it! God, that makes me so mad that we didn't just continue on last stream, huh? Ooh, take a Mega Potion, Charles. There's the... Okay, hold on. Let me check the Steam page really quick. Because we have... Because there's Danwa. The Silver Case, A Comprehensive Guide. So there's... Yeah, there's Danwa, there's Yami, and then there's Whiteout. The thing we just did is Danwa. And then there's a final placebo called Yami. Which also appears like it's pretty short. And then... Whiteout. Also looks like it's pretty short. I guess. Just from this guide on the Steam page for the Silver Case. Interesting. Alright. Well, I knew we wouldn't be playing the Silver Case for very long, but I thought we would at least have like a couple hours. Now I'm like, oh, probably not, huh? It's okay. There is something that we can look at once we're actually done with the game before we start 25th Ward. I like how these names aren't translated. That is actually in hiragana, katakana, one of them. What's the point of that being like... Kusabi, we've got a problem.
Huh? What is it? And what are you doing here?
We need you on the scene ASAP.
What? What? What the hell is it? Kusabi! It's Kamui! Kamui? Kamui's right here, idiot!
Oh, it still gives me pause every time I see the R word just in the middle of a line.
So what the fuck are you doing here? Sorry for not contacting you earlier.
This isn't the time for apologies. Mayor Hachisuka has been...
Kamui again. And at a time like this.
Come quickly.
Come quickly, please. Wait a sec. Then who is Kamui? You'll understand once you get there.
Thanks.
What a long-ass fucking journey. Hey, Luka. I'm sure we'll meet again. But wait. If that's the case, who the fuck is Luka?
Hi. To be continued? Whoa, no way. It's almost like there's a placebo and an epilogue and a sequel or something. They do credits for like people who did the remake. That's good. Oh, that's why the names in the first credits weren't translated. Because they were just copied from the original PlayStation version that didn't get localized. And translating the names would have been a little bit too much effort. That makes sense. Oh yeah, I forgot that this was like published by Playism. Why did Playism publish this? Couldn't Grasshopper have just published it themselves? I feel like they generally do that, right? Sweary? What? Oh no! There was an unfortunate name in those credits too. Of course, oh god, of course it's both Sweary and Matt Kahn. at the same time. Because Swery loves Matt Kahn, who is the previous boss of Mid-Boss, who left in shame because he's a sexual predator. What? I hear Akira Yamaoka? What? To be fair, this came out 7 years ago, so I don't know if the Matt Kahn stuff had come out at that point. I would have to double check that. It's kind of a sour note for the game to leave off on. All right. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Why are you crying? You hurt yourself? Hmm? I don't know who's talking. Hey. Okay, it's an older man. Whoa! Hello? Why do you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator? It's 2001, so this is like, what, a year and a half later? Sir, excuse me, sir.
Huh? What the hell?
Okay, that is Tokyo. Sir, your alarm.
Alarm?
Your alarm has been going off.
Oh, my, computer.
I like how that's what he goes to first. Know thyself, Socrates. From none, subject none. The bat is always watching. What? From Slash. You know who I am, right? Did you think I was dead? I was indeed killed, but I continue to exist as a program on the internet. I'm still kind of getting used to it, though. I'm still taking time to grow and develop, so please keep that in mind, okay? I'm just here to say hi for now. My personality isn't quite fully fleshed out yet, but I'm good at what I do. So I'm sure to come in handy somehow. See you. Slash. If nobody on Earth would ever die again, wouldn't the world get pretty crazy? The planet would be lousy with humans, and people around the world would probably start killing each other, but nobody would die. Even reduced to chunks of meat, they'd continue to live. Once that chunk of meat becomes garbage, the soul alone would remain and live on. What do you think? Can you picture it? It would be like a nightmare where the world is filled with zombies, but even worse. But I've realized that that's pretty much how it is inside your head. Seriously, poor you. Whoa, what? Whoa, 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 whoa!
What the hell kind of curse is this supposed to be?
Somebody just owned Tokyo on the internet. Old man. Old man!
Huh?
Oh, who are you? Hi, Val. You were having a nightmare.
Oh, I was just sleeping.
Old man, are you crying?
No, and it's Mr., not old man. Anyway, my eye was just tearing up a bit.
Isn't that called crying? Oh, Val, you're really high, aren't you?
No, my eye is just kind of weird.
Your eye is weird.
Oh!
Is that why he's wearing sunglasses?
Yeah, that's what I said. See, it's only this one eye that's tearing up, right? I got a problem with this eye. So don't get too close. Sorry, but I'm not very good with kids. Who are you, anyway?
My name is Catherine.
Lady Catherine. Your seat's somewhere over there, isn't it?
It's okay. There aren't any other passengers. What's that curse, anyway?
Huh?
You said it while you were having a nightmare.
Hell if I know.
What's up with that eye?
Quit looking.
I want to see it.
Look too closely and you'll get possessed.
How come? Because it's a cursed eye? Fuck it. He's got a Sharingan.
What?
What kind of curse?
A curse is a curse. You'll get a curse too if you get too close.
Yeah, but is it like a paranormal curse or like a bio curse? If you're not gonna tell me, then I'll guess.
Guess what? What is this, some kind of quiz? We already had one of those earlier in the game, you know.
Eyes that peer into the darkness. An eye scraped out. With a knife. So you stole that, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm kind of right, aren't I?
What? Was I saying that while I was asleep too?
No, I read your mind.
Are you even real? Or are you some sort of residual amalgamation of something inside my head?
Possibly. Maybe I just kind of materialized.
It wasn't a knife.
What?
I used a spoon.
I see. Eyes that peer into the darkness. Immortal eyes. But then why a cursed eye?
It's the curse of immortality.
Really? And?
People die. As for why people die, it's because they're programmed to die. If you weren't killed first, you'll die by the program. Being immortal doesn't mean that you've gained the superpower of immortality. It means that this fatal program has been forcefully suspended for a while.
Forcefully?
If that enforcement continues, weird stuff happens. It's like continually punching a car's gas pedal with the muffler all plugged up. It goes against the laws of nature. That's probably why things like you turn up. That's all part of the curse.
But you did steal it, right?
Yeah,
From your father.
yeah. But you could also say that it sort of took me over, actually. The eye chose its new host.
Okay. Right. Tetsu said that Hachisuka's sibling is the reporter. And by that he means Tokyo. The only reporter that he's actually engaged with in the game as far as we've seen. So he didn't talk to Erica at all. He just talked to Tokyo. So that means that Tokyo is Uminosuke Hachisuka's son. And that Tokyo killed him and took his eye? I guess?
I don't know why. There may not even be a reason.
But that's the path you chose yourself. You chose yourself, right?
I guess so, yeah. But the past can't be thrown out so easily. The past loops around again and again and catches up with you.
The past is something to be killed, isn't it? Right? Our flight will soon be arriving at Los Pas Airport. Please return your seats to their upright positions.
We're almost there.
There's a reason. Just like this airplane has its destination.
What can you do?
Tokyo. To replace this curse of yours, a blessing. Go back to sleep, just a little longer. Is Lost Pass where the silver case takes place? Oh, not the silver case. Flower, Sun, and Rain. I feel like that is the case. Maybe we should play that first. Because that did come out after the Silver Case and before 25th Ward, right? Placebo is over. I don't want to play a DS game immediately after playing Super Princess Peach, though. Alright. Wait, prologue? I'm always ready to die. Anytime, anywhere. So I became a cop. Oh, is that Tetsu? I'm going to get recognized for my feats, get decorated, receive my special bonus, and send the money to my mother. My mother raised 3 kids on her own in the ramshackle apartment, so she's had a hard life. So I wanted to make things easier for her. I'll do anything for her. If it was to protect the government, the people, and my mother, I'd do anything. Can I ask a question? If I die, then the government is going to take care of my family, right? That's what I was told. So if I die in the line of duty, you'll put my family in a nice apartment with a bath and everything, right? Really? In that case, I'll do anything. I'm dying to work. Like, I'll literally die while working. Don't be so eager to die. Don't die in the line of... Okay. So I need to kill this guy. No problem. Let me do him. That's not... Leave it to Mokotaro Shiroyabu. Whatever may come at me, I'll turn their ass to white dust. What does that mean? Get some! This guy's a fucking idiot. Hmm. 2003. So this is like 3 years after the events of the Silver Case. So it is an epilogue. Why is it called a prologue? Hey, you know about this? This Sentai stuff. Where there's a group of 4 or 5 heroes fighting monsters and things? Yeah, your son begs for that stuff. You end up buying all those expensive toys. Must be a formidable opponent for a civil servant. I'm not talking about toys. I'm talking about the heroes. What, you never seen one before? I don't know anything about the TV shows. There are originally 5 of them, and new colors get added on later. Added colors. You know, like Angel. Angel? Like how he was sort of Buffy's sidekick? Oh my god! And later on went to become a main player himself. Could you maybe fill me in on exactly how this hero stuff works as a social construct? Hell if I know. I mean, it's probably a vertically structured deal, I guess. So why do they need to increase the number of members? These heroes all fight in set, boring ways. So you get these crafty strategies figuring out ways to defeat them. Then as the bad guys get tougher and smarter, and that's when the sidekick pops in. Yeah. And then they have a new hero and more new toys for you to buy. And that's where kids' Christmas money goes. That's a pretty solid setup. You just can't win against the toys. Actually, was this really just about toys? Here's the question. If those Sentai heroes were Kamui's trump, what would they be? This is getting into dangerous toy territory. Joker! A Joker. I'll leave it up to you. I can't even use my gun with this body. It suits you even with the wheelchair. You look good no matter what you wear. You making fun of me? Not at all. It really suits you.
I'm not just saying that. I mean it. You look like an ED-209. The hell is that? You know, the Verhoeven Oh, yeah, you like the strawberry one, right? That would be ice cream. Never mind.
I see why Suda and Swery are friends. Because Swery also likes to just randomly drop film references in the middle of his fucking games.
Anyway, I'm off to take out this Joker now. Tell Tetsu I said hi. How's he been doing? We can't get hold of him. Nobody knows where he went. He might be... That old man is not dead. Don't even waste your time worrying about that. I hope you're right. How many years has it been? 4 years. Huh. Time really goes by. How are things working out with Sakura? I'd kind of rather not. Oh, so you guys broke up? Seriously, I'd rather not. That broad. Actually, that's kind of rude. That woman is a difficult one. She has no problem taking a full month to reply to mails. You're super organized and kind of a neat freak. So I bet she makes no sense to you, huh? Let's change the subject. Here's some advice. Bone her once and she'll turn into your little kitten. That's the kind of girl she is. You boned her, right? Leave it at that or I'll shoot you, okay? This is a messed up, bloody place. Maybe I let my mouth go a bit too far. Anyway, you go off on your hunt. Where did this intel come from? Don't ask senseless questions. I'll give you a hint. The 3 of spades. I am no good with riddles, ever since I was a kid. A kid, huh? When you were a kid? I can't even imagine it. I was a little angel, according to my mother. See you later. I'll contact you again. Munakata. Did you gain weight? I've lost about 20 kilos. That's why you lost Sakura. I'm seriously gonna kill that guy. That's really funny.
Theme of Silver Case.
We've received more intel. There's one more Trump member.
One more? You mean someone left over?
Left over. No, I think it may be something new.
What do you mean?
Either way, we don't have detailed info yet. All we know is that it's someone behind the scenes.
A Joker.
You know about this?
No, just a hunch. The only playing cards connected to the world of the underside of the cards are the Joker and the Ace. It's common knowledge.
You're as clever as always. But I don't want you to move just yet. I'll take care of things.
Is that a warning? Or just advice?
It's supposed to be kindness. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want you overexerting yourself.
Can you stop that? Your creepy kindness makes me want to kill you. I'll do my own thing. Don't get in my way, okay?
You're out of my control. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Shit.
Fuck.
Natsume kind of became a bitch, and I love that for her. Big private chinchilla? With the appearance of the Joker, the world once again becomes a labyrinth steeped in fog. Hey, Luka. Take out the Joker before Michiru and co. A new kind of monster is on the move. Who's the Joker? It's not Tokyo, is it? I'm gonna be upset if it's Tokyo. I don't want to kill Tokyo. "25th Ward?" The achievement I got for that said, learned about the attempt to build the 25th Ward. Which I guess provides the context that an untranslated poster doesn't. Luka, do you read me? That place holds special meaning to you, and I know you must have complicated feelings. But those feelings don't matter right now. Secure the Joker before anyone else. Process him if the situation requires it. Alright. This bloody place. I never wanted to come anywhere near here again. I don't even want to think about it. But there are those who are drawn here and gather at this place. I'm trying to sip my coffee. The kind of people who crave the smell of blood. They gather here, seeking Kamui. People like Travis Touchdown. I know the old man is gonna come too. It's just a hunch, but still. I don't know why, but somehow I just know. This music fucks. Tetsugoro Kusabi is another bloodthirsty one. He's the kind of guy who can't live unless it's on the brink of death. Luka, find him. Finish things one more time. Fight the past. Be killed by the past, or kill the past. It's up to you. They're really doing the hallway thing again, huh? Good God. Thank you. The Joker! I found him! Oh, wait. Who are you? Who's that? Luka, what's going on? Luka? Didn't they teach you that you'd get in trouble for doing naughty things?
Don't move. I'm bringing the hammer of justice down upon you. Get both hands up in the air. Lie down on the ground. Don't resist. Are you listening? Hey, are you even listening to me? Respond or I'll shoot. I'm seriously gonna shoot.
Bro, you don't know who you're dealing with.
For reals, just die.
What? 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 Oh, that's 100%, baby. Well, I guess we beat the silver case. Hold on, we're gonna go over here really quick. I'm gonna double check the Steam page and see if there's anything more. And then there is something else that we can look at. Who is that cop? He's just a new character. Okay, so there is things you should know after playing. Now that you have finished, I recommend reading the whole history section on the official Silvercase website. Okay, I'll open that. And then... So... the ghost stuff is just not really explained. I guess Kusabi in the Lunatics case explains that they are a manifestation of the criminal power, the virus in the 24th War that stems from Kamui's presence. But apparently the ghosts in the placebo chapters are actually the spirits of the deceased. So that's fucking weird. And yeah, so Tokyo killed Mayor Hachisuka. Or at least took the eye. Or maybe this stuff is referenced later. In later Kill the Past games. So there is the history of the 24 awards page on the Silver Case website. Do I have a flyer? No, I don't. Hold on. What do I want to do? This. No, not that. Yeah, that. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna crop out the fucking browsing bar. Alright. So we have some lore shit to go through, I guess. Is basically the deal. So we'll go here. This says... the important stuff is after 1980. Okay. Let's just read this whole thing, shall we? Let's just get a full context of the world of the Silver Case. Hold on, we can do some just so it's not completely silent. The dispute among the Kanto Big Three NGO parties, nonprofit civic organizations. The Diet governed market economy-based socialist state of Kanto, its economic activities drastically limited by government regulations, was exhausted and impoverished. Hold on. I'm actually gonna move this down here, just so it doesn't conflict with the text. There we go. Severe reductions in both corporate taxes and private consumption only exacerbated the weakening of the government. Employing tactics such as exhaustive lobbying and direct communications with citizens, the three factions known as the FSO, TRO, and CCO, previously operating as nonprofit organizations, had finally forced the government to pay attention. Then, in March of 1979, the direct governance system was implemented. This meant the voluntarization of everything from collection and separation of garbage to maintaining public order and security. But this caused a new problem to arise. Since the main source of funding for the three respective factions' operations was political contributions from a wide range of both corporations and private citizens, the feud among the corporations developed into a war between opposing factions. As time went by, this war gradually shifted into battle between the FSO and the TRO-CCO alliance. En route to a symposium, TRO-CCO alliance chairman Ginji Nakane was assassinated in front of the TTV station building. He was stabbed to death with a sharp metallic tube-like object. The suspected assassin, Kamui Uehara, said to have been sent by the FSO, then went to the secret headquarters of the TRO-CCO Alliance located inside TV Tower and murdered 10 top Alliance members. Regional Investigation Unit Special Agent Tetsugoro Kusabi arrived at the scene and arrested Uehara. Uehara was thought to have carried out the assassinations alone under contract, but the person or persons who contracted him were never found. Due to the victims of this attack being elderly, the incident was christened the Silver Case. Taking into consideration the possible effects on society, only the name Kamui Uehara made it into the mass media. Then we have January 1980, 24 awards recognized by the government as a special administrative region. February 1980, Kaoru Hachisuka is appointed as the first mayor of the 24 awards. As a means of avoiding unwanted conflict, the primary center of the government and development of finance are established around the former TRO, while the Department of Environment and Department of Investment are run mainly by the former CCO. However, the Department of Security is organized into a combination of the two factions, the Central Police Department / Heinous Crimes Unit, former TRO, and Public Security Department Secret Security Unit, former CCO. Okay. Residents begin moving into the 24 wards special administrative region. Residency in the wards, established as a special tax area, is put up for a public offering to citizens throughout the country. Approximately 80,000 residents are selected. Resident selection criteria are based on education, income, and lack of religious affiliation. So they are purposely making it so that this area is, like, atheist. First Shelter Kids Project. TRO CCO Alliance Chairman Hachisuka, worried about the decrease in vitality and viability in teenagers, implements the project as a crisis control capability enhancement measure, with approximately 1,440 subjects, all 2-year-old boys. The participants are made eligible for tuition exemption from elementary school through high school. Second Shelter Kids Project. This is in 1984. Differing from the first project, this is a group abduction incident in which approximately 100 2-year-old boys go missing over a period of 2 years. Fortunately, almost all the children are recovered unharmed in 1986. 22% of them retain impressive vitality and high-level crisis management abilities. Huh. November 1990, establishment of the Heinous Crimes Unit. Shinji Kotobuki acts as ringleader with 4 other establishing members. Tetsugoro Kusabi, Kiyoshi Morikawa, Shigeo Ishikawa, and Sawa Kobayakawa. Running off. Headed by Kusabi and Ishikawa, the unit faces off against violent bank robbers. Royal 9, Tsubaki Syndicate Conflict. This case, in which the HC unit's first female investigator, Sawa Kobayakawa, and Tsubaki Syndicate member Kenta Arai end up killing each other, develops into all-out war between the HC unit and the Tsubaki Syndicate. The murder of dyed-in-the-wool HC unit investigator Shigeo Ishikawa at the hands of the Kenta Arai sets Kusabi and Morikawa into full-on revenge mode, after which they go after Syndicate head Tsubaki himself. The case is closed once Tsubaki is made to take responsibility. Power Girl. This is Sumio Kodai's first case after his assignment to HC Unit 2. A romance between Sumio and a terrorist on the east side. Sumio has a thing for damaged women, I've noticed. Stilltown. Kusabi and Morikawa close off and clean up areas that have devolved into slums. The 2 agents completely wipe out a group of young criminals. Moon. Nakatagawa heads an investigation into a series of serial murders of high school girls. The perpetrator of the chain of bizarre crimes turned out to be the high school principal. Yeah, of course it did. Gas Kids. Exhaust fume serial murder case. An industrial truck enters a quiet bedroom town. After several months, a string of elementary school students die under strange circumstances, one after another. Then, the driver of the truck is shot to death with a shotgun. Kusabi and Sumio rush to the scene. The culprit turns himself in. He turns out to be the father of one of the dead school children. Fair. Pre-lunatic. The high school girl serial murders begin again. Kusabi encounters a suspicious figure with a gun. And then there is... Wow. Okay. After Kamui, Copycat. The case occurring immediately after number 1 Decoy Man. A series of crimes are committed using the same MO as Kamui. Sumio and Hachisuka join together to investigate. A certain national university student arises as a suspect. Recurrence. In accordance with the growing population, the 24 wards, the Kanto Government Special Administrative Region, is developed into 5 separate areas. An economic rift developed among the residents selected from around the country, with 80% having relatively low income, and the remaining 20% having much higher income. The most striking conflict and source of resentment between the economic classes was not the difference in income itself, but rather the discord stemming from stark differences in the distribution and dissemination of information between the 2 groups. The crime rate began to soar, and various news programs and other news media propagated and inadvertently exacerbated said conflict. The population hit 100,000. Mayor Hachisuka was about to enter his 5th term. The Central Police Department Heinous Crimes Unit was basically transformed into an organization tasked with promptly eradicating what became known as transmittable heinous crimes. 2000 and onwards. Lovers, Bonnie and Clyde, headed by Kusabi, Kusaka, and Sakura. So this is just a bunch of cases? Wait! Mondo? Hold on. No, that guy's name is Mondo Zappa. Okay. Hyena Shot. Genichiro Hara the Hitman, a case in which Genichiro Hara, The imaginary hitman actually exists. Invisible himself, his heinously evil crimes take physical form in the real world. Kusabi and Sumio uncover Haru's true identity. Oh, so Sumio got out of jail then. Or does it mean Sumio Mondo? It probably means Sumio Mondo, who I don't know who that is. Alright. Well, that's that. The silver case is done. Okay, I need to actually make a decision now. Are we going to play Flower, Sun, and Rain, or are we going to play 25th Ward? I would be remiss if there were references to Flower, Sun, and Rain in 25th Ward and I didn't get them. Hold on, I'm going to double check some stuff. Flower, Sun, and Rain originally came out in 2001. "25th Ward" came out in 2005. Okay, fuck. We'll do Flower, Sun, and Rain.